Bruce Forsyth, Sir Brucey, he's been knighted, finally. And people are apparently excited about that.
I think it's nice, you know, he's got one now, along with, you know, his classmates, Galahad and Lancelot.
He really pisses on the term knight, doesn't he? Imagine if you were a kid and you knew about King Arthur and all that. Yeah, they're still knights, Mummy. Yeah, there's one on TV now.
Do you reckon at the ceremony, Prince Philip will go, "Nice to see some young blood coming through"?
Do you know, what's amazing about him, they say he's had 70 years in entertainment. And since the 70s, for like 45 years or something, there's been a waxwork of him in Madame Tussauds for 45 years.
Bloody hell.
And they don't change it. What they do is they hold up a recent photo and then hit it with a cricket bat.
They just hold like a patio heater up to it, so it just...
Well, let's have a look and see if it's one of the most talked about things this week. Yes, it is. Yes, Bruce Forsyth was awarded a knighthood in the Queen's birthday honours, so from now on, he'll be known as Sir Brucey instead of just Brucey. That's 9 letters instead of 6. Might not seem like much, but that's just put 50% on the price of a wreath. One thing still to get. Fingers on buzzers.
Is it the juror who was sent to jail this week for discussing the case with one of the defendants on Facebook? So the trial's still going on and she's talking to one of the defendants about who else, her friends who are still in the courtroom. But the thing about it is, when you actually see what this woman's written, I think the thing that she should go to prison for is her appalling grammar. Yeah.
We've got some of these. We've got Don't Be a Stranger, Pal. We have Meet Up Soon, Good Luck.
Well, I think it'd be good for her to go to prison, because in prison, a lot of people often learn to read and write, don't they?
In her defence, come on, listen, there's a... You know, I don't think that's a bad thing.
What?
I do text talk. You with a U rather than Y-O-U.
I'm only joking about the grammar. The main thing is that she's talking to someone during a trial.
Do text talk.
No, I write out every single word, apostrophes. I even sometimes, if I can't do an apostrophe on my phone, I put brackets, there should be an apostrophe there. But if you look at the woman as well, you think so. She is a very good argument against the death penalty. Because if you think there's people like that on juries, people who are that stupid on a jury, you know, never mind telling the difference between right and wrong, she looks like she doesn't know the difference between right and left.
Apparently that's what Wayne Rooney's going to look like when the hair's grown out.
Talking of idiocy, not realising that the Facebook is public, I made a real faux pas. I was travelling on the train, really annoying woman sitting opposite me, tutting everything I did. You know the type of person that can hear your pancreas secreting insulin? Like bowl haircut, middle-aged, bag full of Catherine Cookson novels. So I said, "Oh my God, Total King Canute sitting opposite me," sneaky way of swearing. She's got a librarian's haircut, and she tuts every time I move. The biatch, right? Just forgot about it. The most unlikely object comes out of her bag next. A BlackBerry, right? She's heard me say my name to my bank on the phone, got my surname, has Googled me, right? Gone onto Facebook. She's leant in and gone, "Now, I've just recognised who you are." And of course, egotistical comedian, "What, have you seen me on 8 out of 10 Cats? Did you like my Beyonce dance? What was it?" She said this: "I think it's very hurtful what you've just written on Facebook." Everyone on the train's like... It's very hurtful what you've just written on Facebook. I wasn't tutting every time you moved. I don't have a librarian's haircut. And this is the worst bit. The reason I'm in a bad mood is I've just visited my friend in London who is terminally ill. Like, listen, how I got out of it isn't even by my stuff. She's watching this on toast. I said, I was like, "Oh my God, Totes, you've got it wrong." What I do is I put fake events on there to make myself more interesting, so my followers or... And there was little thumbs under, "Hey, I'm a librarian, leave it out." It was all underneath. Then I sent a couple of fake ones to make it sound believable. "I've just spilled coffee on my knob," and I hadn't. About 10 minutes later, she started crying and going, "I'm so sorry, I've just been under a lot of pressure lately." You know, she apologised to me, right there. Like. An hour later, I went back onto Facebook, and underneath the thread, everyone else on the train who'd recognised who I was, opposed to, "You just about got away with that, mate. Nice one." I love it. That's why I empathise guys with this story.
She's here tonight.
Oh, my God, I'm so sorry.
Let's have a look and see whether this juror chatting to the defendant on Facebook is one of the most talked about things this week. Yes, it is, isn't it? Yes, a juror and a defendant were found guilty of contempt of court after making contact on Facebook. I'm worried I could go to prison if the police ever find out what I've been doing on my computer. Best way to make someone cry.
I've done a couple of... I like practical jokes. I've done a couple that have gone wrong and upset people. When I was 17, like, my mum's a bit OCD and would always check where I am. She phoned my mobile and my friend answered it. I'd set this up. And he answered the phone and went, "Hello, who is this? We found this phone in the wreckage."
Oh, Jesus.
Good joke though, right, guys?
I thought I was bad. Sometimes I don't tell my kids how hot the food is. No, it's not hot. Eat it.
John, have you ever cried?
He's a Leeds fan.
Yes, I am. I don't cry about football, though. There's so much real tragedy in my life. Just sort of do it on my own. I just think crying's like masturbating. You've got to get it out of your system every now and again. So I just, every now and again, I'll just take a night off, drink up 2 bottles of red wine, and just, right, let's do this. Go and stare in the mirror till it happens.
Are we talking about crying or masturbation? Stare in the mirror until it happens. Jesus, John. Get the internet. It's not that expensive. OK, best way to make someone cry.
You know when you're really hungover and then they show the snowman? That really hits you right between the eyes.
Yeah. I'll tell you a really good way to make someone cry. This is a brilliant way. Is dress up as their dead grandmother. And then you say, "Haven't you grown since I died? Oh, haven't you grown? Oh, come on, what's the matter? Don't cry, you used to love me. Come on, give Nana a kiss."
Do you think they're crying at the
Always
Nana
works.
thing? Or do you think they're just crying and... Sean Locke's had a breakdown, I liked him.
I like Krishnan tonight because you've got a couple of buttons undone, haven't you? You should do that more on the news. You get more viewers.
I'm not allowed. I tried reading the news without a tie once and my boss wouldn't let me go on.
Are you allowed to wear shorts on a really hot day?
But whales are supposed to be one of the most intelligent animals on the planet. I read somewhere this week, a whale's supposed to have an IQ of 2,000. Don't really measure that.
They can't even hold the fucking pen.
I know.
They can in the little hole.
But that whale that came up the Thames, one day in London, died of stress. Associate with that.
They're supposed to have very therapeutic qualities, whales, aren't they? Their whale song is supposed to be relaxing. You know, that noise, they're sort of like... Oh. I think it sounds more like they're faxing.
Louis? Did you get that?
That sounds like G4.
The Whale Brothers.
Let's see if it's one of the top 5 talking points this week. Yes, it is. Yes, commercial whaling is back on the international agenda after Japan forced a vote. To be honest, I went off whaling when it went all commercial. I like the early stuff. Right, Dave, David and Louis, what else have the nation been talking about this week?
World Cup. Can't get away from it, can you? We won the group, didn't we? 2-2 draw with the mighty Sweden. But there's been more interesting, the wives and girlfriends.
I would love to be a footballer's wife. And it's just a great life. You just get to go out shopping all the time.
But Colleen sent one of her friends back to Liverpool to do some shopping for her. From Baden-Baden back to Liverpool, obviously the fashion capital of Europe. I mean, how badly do you need something from JJB Sports? You know what I mean?
Who's going to win?
The best team.
Best kickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best.
Yeah, come on, the striker.
I'm with Vic on this.
England United.
Not a clue. Krishnan, have you been watching the football?
Yeah, I mean, the tragedy of Michael Owen, obviously, is...
Is he not very good?
His terrible injury, which was really upsetting.
What injury did he get?
Cruciate.
A cruciate ligament.
Where's that?
It's just around your knee.
Can you show me on your knee? See your knee. Please.
David, you seem to have nailed your colours to a different mast tonight.
Well, did you ask not to be with me? Because last time I was with you, and you seemed to not like it. And now I'm over here with Louis Walsh.
I think you're perfect boy band material, aren't you?
Who out of us here today could make it in a boy band?
I think Jimmy.
Jimmy?
I think Jimmy. I think Jimmy could.
Talking about pundits, though, is anybody else so irritated in this World Cup by the amount of statistics that they throw in during a game that you're just completely not bloody interested in at all? Only Mopson all the time. It's just, you know, that's the 199th goal since 1938 scored by a Swedish bloke. Well, you know, he said the other night, he went down the line in the England substitutes, he went, Theo Walcott there, he's got a provisional driving licence. Didn't he? Has he? Has he? Well, get him on then, no. Get him on now.
Louis, presumably the Irish supporters are getting behind Wayne Rooney, because he's fairly Irish, isn't he?
Yeah, he's pretty Irish. He looks Irish, doesn't he?
He's got the Irish name.
He has the Irish
He comes from
name.
Liverpool,
Yeah.
and also he's shaped like a potato.
He's a really good footballer.
Yeah, he is. Which is lucky, because otherwise he'd be in Asda car park.
Well, I would...
Is he the striker?
Yeah, the striker.
The striker's going to win. Mickey Rooney, come on! Football, yes! Albert Finney, not it! Is Albert Finney in the group?
No, he's not, and you know that.
I'd like to watch an England game with you commentating. Right, let's have a look and see if the World Cup is one of the most talked about things. I'm guessing it is. Yes, of course. The number one talking point this week. Yes, England are through to the last 16 and will play Ecuador on Sunday. A lot of people are taking sick days to watch England matches. Unfortunately, Michael Owen is one of them. Right, Sean, Vic and Christian, what have the nation been talking about this week?
People have been talking about that photo that was in all the newspapers. Did everyone see that? Prince Philip breaking wind on the royal balcony.
Oh, take away your OBE. How dare you?
He looks very pleased with himself, doesn't he? As he raises one leg.
Pull one's finger.
It's interesting that every member of the family has a slightly different response.
Yeah.
Prince Harry, being young, thinks it's very funny. The Queen is not amused. Prince Charles just looks confused.
It does explain that when they're in the carriage together, she's always going like that. She's both mad.
The reason they're laughing, he's probably treading on a fox's neck. They love that kind of thing.
Who's the boy at the back?
Prince Harry, you know
Harry.
that.
He's doing the owl thing, isn't he? Going,
He's trying to blame it on an owl.
don't worry, Grandad. I'll get you out of this one. It's an owl!
Here's your related statistic. 75% of young people say their biggest worry in life is spotty skin. Is that true or false? Louis, what do you think young people worry about?
Did you have spots when you were young?
Very few, yeah. But I got Clearasil. And I sorted them all out.
They didn't have Clearasil when you were young.
They did.
Are there any pop stars with spotty skin?
Mick Hucknall?
Mick Hucknall's spotty.
He's not good looking.
No one knows if he's spotty because no one's been able to look for long enough. Vic's not taking a great part in this round, but...
I found it on the floor. There was a bit of loose... You know, this stuff on the floor. So I thought, you know, why miss out on an opportunity like that?
It's a golden opportunity. True or false?
If you're at that age where you're getting spotty skin, that's adolescence, puberty, and there's all the things that go with that. Like chatting up girls, and you think they'll be amused if you do that thing on the back of the knee that makes the leg collapse. I did it to Christine Argy's in the dinner queue once. She had a tray, and I did both knees.
What were you worried about when you were young? Because you told me you were very confused when you were young. How do you resolve those issues?
Just stop it.
Love it if I kissed you.
No, I wouldn't.
You would love it. You just need to try it.
I don't know whether this is the forum.
It is. I am ready. Let me just give you a little kiss.
No.
You kissed Louis earlier.
Well, you kissed my knee earlier as well, so...
I want to work up your body.
listeners, 36% of Obsessive fans would be willing to swap a family member for their hero. Is that true or false?
Swap a member of my family for an Obsessive fan, though, wouldn't you? I quite like
Have you got any obsessive fans? I bet you have. Yeah.
No, well, I've had one who wrote to me every week for 18 months and
Man or
begged
woman?
me to marry her, and said she was being sent off to Bangladesh to be married off by her dad, and I was her only chance. And she said, "I'll meet you outside Luton Station at 3 o'clock on Friday," and I never turned up, felt a bit guilty, and the letters stopped. The letters stopped, and I thought, oh, poor girl, she's been sent off. And after my first day on Channel 4 News, I got a letter from her, it was a year later, saying, I wasn't really sent off to be married, I was just saying that to make you jealous.
And you married her?
I married her, no.
The trouble with Luton Station, there's 2 exits, isn't there? It's very easy.
Who's your hero?
My hero's Madonna.
If you had to, David, who would you swap for Madonna?
My dad. Is it
What
all
have you
right if
got,
I have this
banana?
now?
Where did you get that from? Was
I
that...
got it from the room. I'm hungry. I didn't have time to properly eat. I'm having a banana. Get on with the show. I'm going to finish it. You might as well get on with the show.
So 36% of Obsessive fans would be willing to swap a family member for their hero. Do you think it's true or false?
We think it's true.
Well, I can tell you that the answer is false. In fact, 72% of Obsessive fans would be willing to swap a family member for their hero. Fair enough. If I could broker a deal to swap my Auntie Gladys for David Beckham, I would. I'm not a massive fan of Beckham's or anything. I'd just like to see our midfield improved. Did you know, for example, 70% of British men say they wear their watch as a status symbol? I know I do. And my status is... tiny cock o'clock. 40% of young adults don't know how to change a nappy. It's easy. You just have to pull the legs through, fold the flaps over, secure them, and at no point look your nana in the eyes. And 12% of British women would prefer their man to be good at DIY rather than sex. I like to combine the two. Drill hole A against the wall until flush, then screw until nuts tighten. Right, let's get started. What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. It's our panelist's job to guess the British public's top 3 most popular talking points. Ashling's team, what do you think the nation have been talking about?
I think people might have mentioned the election results, Jim.
So the results have just come in as we're recording this, quite exciting. The exit poll has predicted a hung parliament with no party gaining an overall majority.
Yes!
So, obviously, we're recording this last Thursday. This goes out on Tuesday, so it'll probably be sorted in the next couple of days. But no one's clear this evening on
Can
what's
I
going
just
on.
say that a hung parliament sounds like the least sexy porno I've ever heard.
Can I just say this?
She called an election! She didn't get the majority!
The real story here, I sense, will be Theresa May, because this was a piece of political gameplay.
Yeah.
Theresa May called the election. She thought they're never going to get anywhere close to me. They were predicting a majority of 170 seats for the Conservatives, and, I mean, they've lost seats.
Yeah.
I bet Corbyn's loving it, isn't he? Tonight, just wandering around, just swinging his dick about. What do you reckon he calls it? The comrade? The Red Peril? He calls it El Presidente.
Have you met the Red Peril? Lethal, are you happy with this result? Are you a supporter of Labour? Or?
I am originally a supporter of Labour. I'm not the biggest Jeremy Corbyn fan, I'll be honest. I think he's definitely changed my opinion on this election. He's definitely come out a bit more. But I just find it really hard to take someone who wears baggy suits seriously.
Did you see how many grime artists he was hanging out with?
Yeah, it was cool, but again, I just feel like, is that really genuine, or are you just trying to get the young generation on side?
I don't even know genuine. I don't know a lot about grime.
They can't do worse than Theresa, though, can they? All you've got to do is repeat a couple of sound bites on a loop, wear a necklace that looks like a bike chain, so everyone thinks you're strong and stable. Do you want to see my impression of Theresa May?
Go on.
You ready?
Have you not turned up to a debate? Although, I mean, in fairness to Theresa May, she's not the most charismatic of politicians, so I think if she turned up to the debate, she might have done even worse. Well, the problem with the hung parliament is, of course, it's not over.
It does seem like there is going to be, like, more instability, which means we probably are going to have another election.
No!
Which means that we're just going to do it over and over again. It was Indie Ref, Brexit, now it's going to be Indie Ref and the Temple of Doom, then Indie Ref and the Last Crusade, then Brexit, Brexit Returns, Brexit Forever, Brexit and Robin, and we just go on like that until eventually we're all just dead.
Did you see that they were saying you can take selfies outside of the polling station but not inside of the polling booth? And I was like, God, imagine if there was, like, another type of booth where you could take a photo of yourself.
Is that so you don't show other people's votes? Because they were saying you can say who you voted for, but you can't reveal anyone else's votes. But then this thing came round, they were saying you can bring your dogs to the polling station. And I'm like, that'll definitely give away who you're voting for. Right, Pitbull, UKIP. Whippet, Labour. Some hounds and a couple of horses, Tory. And then the Greens turn up with a fox and it all kicks off.
And of course, Philip May brought Theresa.
Why can't we just vote on an app?
Yeah, but it feels like you've got more say in Britain's Got Talent than you do in the election.
Yeah.
Because you vote on that every week and then they have a little final. I reckon they should have a little runoff, a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we just end up with a dog for Prime Minister.
Not just a dog.
I'm going to ruin that
He's on a seesaw!
There's two of them. Two dogs.
What?
This is like the time I found out that baby horses weren't called ponies.
I don't like horses because... Don't do a teeth joke. Flat palm. I don't like it when you drive through the New Forest with all the horses knocking about and they're on the road. I'm like, you've got the whole of the New Forest. You can't eat tarmac. Fuck off out my way. What's it doing?
Yes, political satire here on 8 out of 10 Cats. OK, let's have a look and see if the general election is up there. Of course it is. Yes, it's the general election. It was a snap general election. He's a prick, she's a prick, snap. Days before the election, Corbyn made an appalling gaffe in a radio interview, but they opened a window and it was fine.
Does this show still go out
No.
on telly?
No. You can't look in yet. Oh, my God, no, Sean. You don't want to ruin it.
Oh, sorry.
It's an incredible game. OK, John and Sean, this is a bluffing game. John, in front of you, there is a red box. Sean, in front of you, there is a gold box. There's a carrot in one of these boxes. I know, it's exciting stuff. The aim of the game is to end up with the carrot. It's a game of bluff.
When do we do the conundrum?
Sean, stand still. Let's try and... John, you want a carrot. Sean, you want a carrot. But there is only one carrot. Let's play. Shh. It's incredible. Shush. It's a brilliant game. Shush.
Stupid.
Stop ruining Christmas.
You told me.
Why are you ruining Christmas?
I'm not ruining Christmas.
Well, you are.
This is ruining Christmas.
Look at his little face. He's excited about playing. You've got to ruin it for everyone.
Yeah, I can't wait to win this carrot.
OK, let's play. Carrot in a box. OK, Sean, you can look inside your box. John, you cannot look inside your box. OK, you want the carrot, Sean. No, don't put no hands in the box. You can look inside the box. Have you looked? Have you seen?
Yeah.
OK, you now have to convince John to swap his box if you think he has the carrot, or keep your box. It's a game of bluff. The winner is the one with the carrot.
Oh, I'll keep this.
It's a stupid game.
OK, you have a choice. Do
Do you want to swap or not? I mean, he seems confident there's a carrot in there. He's seen the floor in this game.
Jimmy's ploughing on.
What do you mean Jimmy's ploughing on? It's my job. Is Sean bluffing? Does he have a carrot in his box?
It's a real quandary for me, Jimmy, this.
Well, he can choose another box.
Yeah, he's allowed to swap if he wants to swap.
Why can't I just keep my box?
No, he can swap if he wants to swap.
I can refuse to swap it.
No.
You can't make somebody swap something, they want to swap it.
Have you never played carrot in a box before? Have you never seen the show?
I must have been on holiday. I must have been on holiday that week it was allowed out.
Do you want to keep your box or swap your box?
I can keep this or I can have the box that's definitely got a carrot in it.
Yes.
I want Sean's box.
OK, we'll grab Sean's box. Sean, let go of the box. It's the nature of the game. It's the nature of the game.
Can I just say at this point, if there's no carrot in that box, you are a genius.
Well, let's swap boxes. Swap boxes.
But am I allowed...
Swap the boxes. Swap.
Am I allowed to have my box back? Is there another round where I get to have the box with the carrot in back?
I'm going to level with you, fellas. We've never played this game before. We do not know how it ends. OK, so, John, you're now allowed to look in your box.
Right.
And I believe you can reveal... Point it the other way. Does it contain a carrot or not?
No fucking carrot.
You are the winner. Congratulations.
Very good, very good.
That was carrot in the box, everyone. I'm going to go and sit down now and think about what we've done.
I like the people who are carrying a sturgeon.
Catfish.
It's a what's worse question. According to statistics, what's more risky, fishing or horse riding?
Well, horse riding is much more dangerous, isn't it?
You're going horses?
This is more dangerous because when you fall off horses, you can only fall in the riverbank, which is by rights near the edge, so not as deep as the middle, so you should be able to get out.
No one's ever tried fishing at sea, have they?
Oh, you didn't say that, did you? You didn't say that. Not all fishing. Of course, fishing's more dangerous if you're in a trawler. Oh, you. Oh, now.
I think I said fishing or horse riding.
You said fishing like it's fishing. You can go fishing like commercial.
All right, let me do it again,
huge,
Sean.
big Russian ships. I mean, of course, fishing's worse than horse riding. You're living out in a trawler in the North Sea. Force 9, you've got no chance.
All right, what's more dangerous, fishing or horse riding? What is more dangerous?
Yes, thank you. Let's start again. Well, I think it's horse riding.
Final answer?
It's obviously fishing. If you're including all fishing, do you think I'm stupid?
I can tell you that fishing is riskier. Yeah, you're 6 times more likely to die fishing than you are horse riding, and the chances increase dramatically if you're a fish. Jason, Johnny and Danny, what picture do you fancy answering a question on?
That's number 3.
Number 3 represents hospitals.
That's not a real person. He's sick. He's made of plastic.
Look at Jimmy's hair. He might be a relative. He looks very smart.
Let's go for President Bush.
OK, you picked George Bush. It was reported this week the President of the United States had his watch stolen in Albania. We polled our studio audience and asked them, if you found George Bush's watch, would you give it back to him or put it on eBay? Which way do you think they voted?
He's had his watch stolen.
He's had his watch stolen,
He's had his watch stolen, as they say, he could have taken his watch off.
He could not on his own.
Yeah.
We'll never figure that out.
Oh, but that's quite rude if he's taken his watch off. Is that saying he doesn't trust the Albanian people? That'd be a very rude thing to do before you met some people. You just go, actually, before I shake your hand, I must remove this because you're a thieving.
I've had a watch stolen, and it's not nice. I was walking home, and these 2 lads got me from behind, right? Not like in the biblical sense. They attacked me. They attacked me from behind, and I was on the floor, and one of them, as they walked off, because they went, "Oh, give us your money or we'll beat you up," and I gave them the money, and then they beat me up, and you're like, "Oh, we had a deal, you." And then I was on the floor, and one of them goes, as they walked off, one of them went, "Hey, get his watch, don't forget his watch." And he rolled up my sleeve. I had a Casio Illuminator, right? Brilliant watch, right? Sells the time in 3 different countries, right? It's England, Scotland, Wales, but it's all right, right? It's brilliant, right? And he looked at me once, rolled the sleeve up, he saw it, he went, nah, sack it, and just walked off. I was like, you'll take it, you cheeky This is an audience, Paul, then. You've asked...
Yeah, we've asked the studio audience this evening, would they return the watch or would they sell it on eBay?
I'd say they put it on eBay, the
You think they put it on eBay? OK. Well, I can tell you that a massive 85% of our studio audience voted to put it on eBay. So, Jason, you get the point. Well done. Sean, David, Tim, your turn first.
Well, I think we've got Tim here. We'll go for the gentleman who looks like he does a bit of rap. OK, you've chosen the rapper. Here is a clip to illustrate your question.
Boys and girls, the Lord Jesus Christ is the one who gives us new life, and he's doing a new thing for us.
You know he's doing it. God is doing a new thing. God is doing a new thing. You know he's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing a new thing. You know he's doing it. Yo, who's doing it? God is doing a new thing in our lives. So we're doing a new thing through Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hit me.
You know they're doing a no thing. Here is your related question. OK, most people would rather be a rap star than Prime Minister. Do you think that's true or false?
True.
Absolutely true. Why
You think it's true? You want to be a rap star?
Why wouldn't you?
You might get shot, Tim.
I'm not a rap star and I
die
got
young.
shot, so it happens.
You got capped, didn't you, brother?
Yeah.
That's pretty whack, if you ask me. I mean...
That's how I felt about it.
So when you were...
No.
Doesn't hurt.
Where'd you get it?
Just in the arm.
Yeah.
Obviously, Tim Westwood, you would want to be a rap superstar, right?
All day.
All day?
Yeah, well, all the time, yes.
I like the idea that a rapper would stop at night. Yeah. I would bang another hoe, but early start in the morning. This will surprise people, but I'm not a fan of rap. Yeah, I think they've basically taken music and just stopped doing the singing bit. We'll keep the backing, but we'll just talk.
I interviewed Cliff Richard and he said much the same thing.
Yeah.
You are at one on that.
That's another thing you've got in common with him.
People forget that Cliff Richard was pretty cool for a while.
David O'Doherty, would you rather be Prime Minister or rap superstar?
Well, I would make a terrible rap star. I am the least hip-hop person that I know.
Make a bloody good umpire, though.
Ireland beat England in cricket recently, and no one knows how to play it. You'd get the man hit it into the stand, and half the people in the pub I was watching it with were like, oh, well, that's rude. Is that good? Yes! Take that, 800 years.
So what do you think, Prime Minister or
I think
rap
people
star?
would much rather be a rap star. If you're a rap star, you can put hose on expenses, whereas you can't. You're Prime Minister, can you? Yeah.
It's the same for rap stars and gardeners.
OK, so you're all going rap star?
Yes, I think so,
OK, what about over here?
I would say no one wants to be Prime Minister, do they? So...
Not even the Prime Minister wants to be Prime Minister at the moment. You know, wouldn't imagine.
It's a lot of responsibility either way. Is there an option for neither?
There is, and you are living it.
I think we're going rap star, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I can tell you that it is false. Only 34% of people would rather be a rapper than Prime Minister. I'd mix the two and become MP Diddy. And the winner is the name of our final round. Here is your question. Top gadget that makes British people happy.
Is it Inspector Gadget?
It is not, but it could be. Top gadget. What makes you happy? What gadget has changed your life, John?
You're really asking the wrong guy in terms of, most people. Genuinely, in my life, I would say the gadget that's blown my mind the most is the boiled egg slicer.
You press it and it...
It's like a little cradle, and you just put the egg to bed, and it says, all right, Mr. Egg, you're going to be... Also, I've got a pickled onion grabber.
Is it your hand? It's not a gadget.
It is for you, Mr. Vinegar Fingers.
No! Curse my vinegar fingers.
Just looks like a pen. You press it, little prongs come out like that. Pickled onion, madam. There we go.
The ladies must just swoon.
The only problem is he's had to take it next door to someone to open the jar for him. Mr. Bronson, could you open my pickled onion jar? I've got some ladies coming round.
Dinner, ladies. Top gadget. What do you think? What's the best gadget?
Well, it's got to be iPhone, hasn't it? Because
An
that's
iPhone's
got
number
music
3.
on it. I always think if I could have gone back and told myself when I was 15 that you could carry an entire record collection that was also a phone and a computer, I would have just blown my fucking mind. In your back, like it's this big. How is that even possible? It's just a daily miracle.
It is. Yeah, it is. Basically, it's magic.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff in my house that if it didn't exist, you could fashion it out of twigs.
Yeah.
The iPhone, good luck. As far as I'm concerned, it's made by pixies.
I don't have an iPhone, but I have an iPod. And sometimes I pretend that my iPod is an iPhone. I'm talking to someone who's really boring. I mean, I got it. Hello? And then I go, oh, look, it's Prince.
We're all still happy with the telly, aren't we? That's still the best one.
No.
No?
No.
What's better? There's nothing better than
The
a
phone,
telly.
you can have the fucking telly on. The phone's got everything else as well.
No, it's going to be a laptop. It's going to be a laptop, definitely.
I like the iron because it keeps the missus quiet. She's happy and she's busy.
Headphones?
Headphones don't even make...
Is it a clog rack?
Is it a what?
Clog rack. You know, you got all your clogs. Christ,
Mine are
where
just
do I put all these clogs? And you go, shit, there's a clog rack. Great. And you go, thank God. You know, it's nothing better than you've got all your clogs. From all the different colours, the rainbow, all lined up. Is it a clog rack?
No. I will give you a clue.
Couldn't live without that, baby.
You were pretty close with the TV, but it's better than normal TV.
Computer.
Oh, Sky Plus.
That's the right answer.
Oh, my God, I nearly said that.
Of course. Yes, the top gadget that makes British people happy is Sky Plus. I know News International are accused of systematic criminality. They're morally retarded. They've descended from the gutter to the sewer. But seriously, Series Link has changed my life.
The royal wedding, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God, what a magical day that was. I need to stop crying.
It's just she was so beautiful. The dress came when she came out the thing. She's wearing a dress. Oh, no.
It was a lovely day because the M6 was really quiet. I just took advantage of the quiet roads.
Did neither of you watch it?
I watched it, yeah. In the nude. It's my little protest.
It was one of the most boring things I've ever watched on TV.
Oh, come on.
It was? What do you
Why?
mean? No, come on. My girlfriend made me watch it. The whole family came around and I was bored. Did anybody here seriously watch it? I just don't get it.
I watched
simply
it.
don't get it.
We celebrated in quite a big way in my house. We got a McDonald's breakfast. And we watched it in bed. It was pretty good.
Did you get the McDonald's delivered to your bed? You reached those dizzy heights?
I got a butler. No, my poor, long-suffering girlfriend went to McDonald's and got coffees.
Your girlfriend went to McDonald's?
Yeah. We thought we'd celebrate in style. We thought we'd watch the royal wedding the way it's meant to be enjoyed.
Basically,
At home
she
making-
said, you're watching this with me, and you said, only if you get me McDonald's. Is that
It was one of those things where not only did I hate that it was happening, but I hated that people were enjoying it. And I hated seeing happy people buying crap and thinking... They waved a flag for 2 hours and then they binned it. 140 tons of crap. That no one knows where it went. I reckon Nick Griffin just went around in a transit, just grabbing all... He's just at home rubbing Union Jacks on himself now, flossing with bunting like that.
Well, you were romantic, Kate. Did you enjoy it?
Well, I think so. I mean, it was the first time in, 350 years that someone outside royalty or aristocracy had married into our royal family. I think they genuinely look
Well, let's
in
face
love,
it, the gene pool could use a little chlorine at that stage.
But now it's Pippa, really, that the focus is on.
Well, the
Pippa, I don't know if you're aware of this, but Pippa has a bum.
Worse than being outshone by your sister on your wedding day is being outshone by your sister's arse. That's just so much more upsetting. Not the rest of it, just her arse.
But that was the best thing about it. Well, the rest of it was just... Because I don't understand the rest of it. It's better than getting excited about whether he's going to kiss her a second time. Hang on, is he going to kiss her? He's going to go for it. Is he? Are we going to get... The commentator was going, are we going to get 2 kisses? Are we going to get... Of course you were, because the crowd was shouting, kiss her, kiss her. He was just under pressure when he was bullied into it. If they'd been shouting, whip her dress up and show us her chimney, he'd have done it.
Now, Greg, you got married recently, right?
Yeah, my lovely wife, Heidi.
How did you meet your wife?
On Twitter.
Were you following her, or...?
She was following me.
Like a lazy stalker?
Well, you chat to your followers, and then this girl was clever, obviously clever, and she was funny. And I looked at her picture and I thought,
That's beautiful. That's like an opera, that is.
I looked at her. Help. Did you sell it to hello or okay or anything like that?
oh, yeah, hello, yeah, and the honeymoon. As soon as you get hello involved, everyone seems to want to discount your wedding and your honeymoon by a serious percentage, so it seems silly not to.
And if you ever want to remember your wedding, just go to the dentist. Win-win. It's a win-win.
Oh, I've got to get a root canal, but no, what a lovely day we had. Perfect. Kate, did you get married as well recently?
I got married in December.
And now you're knocked up. Oh.
I know. He works fast. Yeah.
Does he? Well, never mind. How did you meet?
Well, I was going off to Iraq, and you have to do a course called a hostile environments course. And generally, you get kidnapped, hood over your head, tied up, beaten up a little bit.
And then he did that to you, and then you went, should we go for a...
And then he took me off into the bush. Yeah, no. And then... you have to negotiate yourself out of the situation. I'm just digging myself into a really big hole.
You had to negotiate yourself out of the situation?
Yeah.
What did you offer?
Money I've wasted on Jamie's Italians.
OK, let's see if the royal wedding is one of the most talked about things in the last 12 months. Yes, of course. The royal wedding was an amazing moment. If you're wondering how William wooed Kate Middleton, he did have the best chat-up line of all time. Nice face, love. Look better on a stamp. Sarah Ferguson has revealed that Prince Andrew carried a photo of her to the royal wedding, as did all the security men.
Well, we've only got one choice, really, haven't we? I think we'll pick the person that is sat next to me.
Go on, then.
We asked the studio audience, would you complain if you were served a terrible meal, yes or no? What do you think this audience said?
I never have.
And Seppu said yes.
No, do not do that. Do not help him.
I did look...
Of course he put his hand up. God love him, he's happy just to be indoors.
I don't believe... people say that they would complain. I don't think people do complain over here in Great Britain. I think we're far too polite, especially in restaurants.
You're not.
Well, I'm very polite.
Sorry, have you not seen your show?
Let's say, on that show, we only ever critique someone's food, not their personality.
It'd be better telly, though, if you went, oh, that's amazing, but you're such a dick.
What's the worst thing you've had on MasterChef? What's the worst?
I think we had a fella who happily roasted a quail beautifully, and for reasons best known to himself, stuck it on top of a chocolate cake.
Sorry, can I just... I'm not even looking, but I presume Sarah's mouth is watering. Sarah's going, finally, I can enjoy chicken.
It's like Nando's and Thornton's.
Wow!
Sean, have you ever complained in a restaurant?
I always complain.
But at what point do you complain? Because you can complain and then you worry about what's going to happen to your food when it comes back.
Yeah, you can. I complain, but I never eat what they bring back, unless my complaint is this hasn't got enough spit in it.
Something's not right. I don't see why. It's a real... That's why service is in this country. That's why food is in this country.
Ooh.
It's getting better. But generally, if you go to a service station in France or in Italy or Spain, just so the level of food that everyone can experience, is you can have great food. You go to a service station in this country, the food is virtually... It's like being in a lab or some horrible experiment with sausages and Jif or something. It's just...
I agree with you that food at the basic level, when you really want it, when you're starving, is rubbish. Whose rule is it that we had to put sandwiches in a fridge?
Yes, yeah.
You know, they don't have sandwiches in a fridge in Spain, and they're not all dying of warm sandwich disease.
And more importantly, who's the person, when they're making the sandwiches, pushes all the cheese to the front? And you look at it, it's like, you know, it's like, imagine if you're trying to fall in love in Iran, you've only got the eyes to go on. There's loads of cheese in there, and then you open the sandwich, and there's just like a little cheese hill going down to nothing.
I once bought a baked potato in a big food hall in Australia, and...
You travel for lunch, don't you?
I was in Australia and I bought, I can't remember where, and I bought a baked potato in one of those polystyrene things. I opened it up, and as I was eating, there was a piece of shelving bracket. L-shaped shelving bracket, I swear to God, in the baked potato, and I took it back to the bloke, and he goes, you know, that's nothing to do with me, mate. And I pointed behind him, and there was literally a shelf of that behind him.
The biggest waste of time would have to be de-bobbling jumpers. It's a waste of time, because once a jumper's bobbled, that's it. It's always going to bobble. So the most you're going to get an hour. Without any bobbles on it. You get all the bobbles off, you think you've got a nice jumper again, and it just starts to bobble within, I'd say, less than an hour. It probably pretty much starts straight away. You can't see it. You can't see it. But it's happening all the time. They're just bubbling up. So that is the biggest waste of time. Just accept the fact, once it's bobbled, it's over.
Correct answer. Yeah.
Thank you. Great.
Is it phoning up to complain about something you've not seen or heard just because other people are doing it?
Oh, yes.
I think we made that point.
Brushing of teeth before bed. I know it's good. I know there are some positives, but I don't think it really... There's something about breath in the morning. It seems to be unavoidable. It's just hideous. I mean, my wife brushes her teeth like... She gets like a toothpaste beard. I mean, she really goes for it. But in the morning, it's just unbelievable. I don't know... And it doesn't help that everything begins with H as well. Hello. How did you sleep?
I like the fact that you in the morning, you and your wife, hello, hello. Sorry.
How do you start the day with your wife?
Well, we share...
Get up!
No.
Get up!
Is it the record of achievement file you had at school? That burgundy folder every teacher went, you'll need this forever. Have you ever been to one interview where they've asked for it? Never.
In fairness, yours was very good, and that's how you got this job.
That's it.
When you're leaving a message, they kept having to go through that, to listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. What is all this? I mean, it's like... People leaving a message, I'm not cutting an album. It's do people actually listen to it again? Do people do that? Do they go, darling, I'll be 5 minutes late. Do we need milk? OK, play it back. OK, let's go one more time on that. Do you know what other function winds me up? Is drafts. Who drafts text messages? Who works on a text message throughout the week? Who takes a country cottage going, I'm working on this text at the moment. I've been through several drafts. It's not ready.
Safety announcements on planes. Utterly pointless, isn't it? If he's going to crash, adopt the brace position, because when you're found dead, it'll look like you're trying to blow yourself.
What do you want, though? You don't want to get in a plane and they just go, let's go.
Is it buying Friends on DVD? It's on telly more than the news, isn't it?
All right, you're close with Friends.
Is it waiting for Friends?
That's the right answer.
Oh,
The biggest waste of time is waiting for Friends. Friends are like buses. You wait ages for one to show up, and then they never do show up. You have to walk home alone in the rain. OK. Best thing about life in Britain.
Is it the moonlight glistening off a broken shopping trolley in a canal, reflecting off a dead dog's eyes? Is it that?
It was almost like a Beatles lyric.
You're never more than 500 miles away from Stephen Fry. I met him once. It was like hanging out with Google.
Life in Britain is just brilliant. I mean, I don't know why, but people just love it. And you sense this when people go on holiday. We tend to book holidays for 2 weeks, but then we all have this theory that, well, 10 days would have been enough, you know? We went for 2 weeks and we had a great time. The hotel was great and it was just fantastic. But, you know, after 10 days, you just want to get back to your shit life, don't you?
That's usually because you've found another British couple and they keep following you. You sort of make friends on the first 2 days and then you try and couple dump them for the rest of the time. Yeah, we'll meet you by the restaurant. Will we? Thought.
OK. Is it the incredibly high standards set by the BBC? I've been away.
Jodie, what do you think? What's the best thing about life in Britain?
I was about to say Strictly.
Yeah.
Oh, how's John Sargent still in it? He can barely walk. Rich, you live here and you...
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, you live here. What do you like about it?
No one says have a nice day to you, because it's not possible. Your dreams and your hopes and your optimism, all these great things that you have, and then you walk out of your house and a guy on a scaffold pees on your head.
I'll give you a clue. You can display them at the dinner table.
Your balls.
Your Nazi silverware.
Table manners.
Table manners, yeah, good manners is the right answer, I'll give you that. Yes, the best thing about life in Britain is good manners. And that was a survey of contemporary Britain conducted in 1873. Hello and welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats Uncut, a show all about opinion polls, surveys and statistics. Did you know, for example, students have to apply for an average of 24 jobs before they find a position? Things are tough out there. I met a guy recently who told me he had a first with honours, an MA and a PhD. I said, that's great, but I asked you for a burger without pickle. 72% of people find spending time with animals relaxing. I like having dogs around, but my girlfriend objects to all the licking of balls and sniffing of bums. She says it upsets the dogs. And 40% of men worry about getting fat. There's a simple test for men. Look down at your stomach. If it's flat, you've got nothing to worry about. If it's sticking out a bit, you might need to go on a diet. And if you can't see your stomach because your boobs are getting in the way, you've got a problem. What's the nation been talking about this week? What do you think, Joe?
Oh, possibly Miley Cyrus smoking a joint somewhere.
Yes, Miley Cyrus allegedly smoked a joint at the MTV Music Awards. There she is with the herbal cigarette. Is she going swimming straight after that? Jordan, what did you think of it? You're a pop star.
Well, she came out in the news recently and said she's not being exploited. She's actually in complete control of what she's doing, and she's the world's biggest feminist.
Can I just say, I literally am the biggest feminist. So if Miley wants to come and see me, she can.
Would you put a flea in her ear?
I bloody well would. Put a fucking fist in her ear.
What I like about her, slightly like about her, is she's kind of getting it slightly wrong. You know, because normally people they're overtly sexual, they try and be really cool.
Yeah, that's what...
And she sort of does it slightly... I think she sort of is making these decisions, because I'm sure the record executives wouldn't be keen on the whole dwarf thing. Like, she goes on stage with loads of dwarves, and they probably think, that's not actually... It's a bit just weird, and it's uncool. I mean, she's literally a whisker away from lighting her own farts, as far as I can tell. She's going to do big blowing snot balloons next, and then going... like that. I think she's trying to be in charge of what she's doing. And
she hasn't quite nailed what sexy is.
I think the problem with Miley Cyrus is that because she was a Disney child, it's so much more tragic, everyone thinks, that Disney gone bad, you know, like Britney Spears. And it's sort of like Dumbo shagging Bambi or something, you know? It's like Disney gone nightmare.
You put that in my head. You just ruined my childhood.
I watched the footage of her at the EMAs and I was shocked because how, in the name of sweet bell peppers, she's won an award for music.
Yes.
Why is no one talking about that? The award winners at that thing were Justin Bieber, her and One Direction. Why is nobody reporting the fact that music is dead?
Let's have a look and see if Miley is up there. Yes, Miley Cyrus caused controversy allegedly smoking marijuana on stage at the MTV Music Awards, although I saw the footage of Miley and I think I could see a better crack.
Hannibal's just come over from America.
Yeah.
What sort of things do you think we've been talking about?
We've been talking about the Olympics, football or soccer, and your all types of stuff. Yeah. All types of stuff is happening. It's a busy place.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. It's exciting, isn't it? It's an exciting place.
Not really for me, but I could, like, if you're excited, I'm happy for you.
Well, I'm just wondering. But it might be the travel chaos at Heathrow. I don't see why people are complaining so much. You know, they're queuing for 3 hours to get into Britain. People queue for 4 hours to do a ride at a theme park. This is a whole country you're getting into. I mean, imagine what a ride that is. Within 20 minutes of Heathrow, you're in Hammersmith. Woo! Did you have any trouble getting through Heathrow?
Yeah, it took about an hour, and that was the fast track lane, because I travel well. And,
sure.
And it took a while, and I wasn't happy about it, but I listened to some podcasts and some music, and I judged people. You get to judge people, and the line keeps going around, so you get to judge people 6 times. And find different stuff to judge about them. Like, I didn't even know I hated that about you. You got so many layers.
I wonder whether this chaos has been caused by those they've got those new X-ray machines now. They're like body scanners, aren't they? They're basically, they can sort of see what you look like naked. And I wonder if that's holding things up. Should we send another one through, Bob? Give me a minute.
Could be. You can tell you're an actor. You can really tell that trained. Because I'd have just done a very... I mean, it wouldn't have been convincing at all, but... I felt like I was in your bedroom then. I was in a queue at Heathrow, and I think part of the problem is that the passport, the immigration officials, this guy had glasses on. And he needed 2 pairs of glasses, so he'd get your passport and he'd go, like that. I'll put the reading glasses on, like that. Look at that. And then to look at you, he'd go, hang on a sec, and he'd take them off, and he'd go, and a quick check again, like that. And then he'd go, purpose of visit, hang on a sec, like that. And he was there for about 5 minutes. Just a pair of bifocals. I'd have sailed through.
Well, that's not one of the most talked about things this week, but there's been travel chaos at Heathrow. Because of the queues, terrorists are being urged to delay the timers on their bombs by an extra 3 hours. Johnstein, what else do you think the nation will be talking about this week?
Well, I guess the reason that the gentleman to my right is here. I mean, you should still be on The Voice. I think we all know this.
Oh, thank you.
It must have been terrifying.
It was terrifying. Absolutely bloody terrifying.
It's Tom Jones, isn't he?
I know. He's scary. I feel like I can't really remember anything. Just all a bit scary. And then I got kicked out, really. It's the cycle of it.
There was an old man, it was a bit scary, and then
Yeah.
you got kicked out. You cried, though, at the end, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
That makes for great television
Oh,
when
wow,
someone
I know.
cries.
The drama there.
We're hoping to recreate it this evening.
Oh,
See
yeah?
how we do.
I felt sorry for you when you got voted off, because for me, it wasn't your fault, because music officially died at the launch of that show when the 4 judges performed Beautiful Day by U2.
I think what you've got to remember, Sam, fame is a bit like a snowman. And by coming on this show, it means your carrot's dropped off. And it started to rain. One of your arms has just slipped down. You've still got the scarf and the little bits of coal in your eyes. So...
Oh, Sam, you are not The Voice. That's okay. You are the moves, you are the quiff, you are the fashion. You can come on the ass. That's a show I'm developing. It's a new show I'm developing, The Ass.
The Ass.
And the judges are Kim Kardashian and J-Lo and Nicki Minaj and Beyonce. And they look at an ass. And then based on that ass, they decide whether they want to hear your talent. And if you don't have one, you're on Kim Kardashian's team. You can come on the ass. Don't worry, I'll write you in.
Perfect.
Might be time for another one of your mimes.
You're better off out of it, because I think since they've got rid of the turning chairs, the show's kind of... It's crap, really. It's pointless without the spinning chairs, isn't it?
It was good with the spinning chairs.
Yeah. They go up and down whether they like you or not. Like, if Tom likes you, he goes, I think you're bloody great, you are, like that. He goes...
Yeah, but I think if Tom's chair goes up, he's going to think he's going to bed.
Yeah.
Should we have a look and see whether The Voice is one of the most talked about things this week? Yes, indeed. The Voice aims to take total nobodies and make them household names, like Danny from The Script. If you're honest, did you know who Danny was?
Yes, I did.
What's your favourite Script song?
There's so many to choose from.
What's your favourite Script song?
It's so hard, isn't it, to choose your favourite Script song? I mean... there's that one. Joke, joke, show us your cock and I'll give you a Or there's... I'll be up your flue in a minute or two and the news is fade it. There's a hole in the front. That one.
Are they even Scottish?
Oh, God, there's so bloody many of them. Just anthems, really. You just chart your whole life growing up to a Script
Which
song.
other ones? I mean, those are two good ones. Which other?
There's, I'll be up your pipe on a Saturday night. And you're doing nice and all those bloody classics. Script.
Not even Scottish. Doesn't make any sense at all.
Oh, Roy Hodgson's become the England manager.
Oh, huge news.
I think he's a terrible choice. I mean, you look at him. Since he's been manager, we haven't won a single game.
What do you think of Roy Hodgson, Stephen?
I think we've got to give him a chance. I mean, it's typical in this country, isn't it? You know, he speaks 5 languages fluently. He's won 8 major trophies. He's representing this country, and The Sun, because he can't say his R's properly, the headline is "Bwing on the Euros." We'll see you in Ukraine against France. I hope the dick that wrote that gets wed war hemorrhoids.
The reason I like him
Yeah.
is, if you notice, he hasn't got any shoulders. He looks like an owl. Because his shoulders is there, he just goes down like that. And he's not going to sit in the technical area at the side of the pitch. He's going to be in a nest on the stadium. Watching the game like that. And every now and again swoop down and get a mouse.
Your problem with him is he's an owl.
He does. You've got a picture of him. Look, there he is, look. He doesn't, he goes like this. When he talks, he goes like this. And occasionally he just goes... We've got an owl as a manager.
John, what do you make of this guy?
I'd rather him than Harry Redknapp, to be honest.
What?
I really like the image that said, oh, Harry was just sat waiting by his phone. That made me laugh. I tell you, he wasn't. I bet his phone was ringing, because if I was Harry Redknapp's mate, I would have just been doing withheld number calls all day. Hello, Harry, it's the FA here. Sweet FA, see you later, tosser.
What have the nation been talking about this week?
Saddam Hussein got found guilty this week. They said, you must stand up for the verdict, and he wouldn't stand up. And so they got these 2 court officers to help him up, and he was picking one up, and he turned to him, and he said, get off me, don't make me bend, you ugly man. And I thought, nah, he's showing his true colours now. I liked him up to that, but that's just bloody rude. That. He said he didn't want to be hung, he wanted to be shot, like a soldier, didn't he? I think it's time we compromised. Do both. String him up by his feet, get him swinging like that. 3 shots a pound, come on.
Maybe that's why he looked so disappointed, because he wanted to be shot.
Yeah.
Oh, don't be hard. It's a bit like at Christmas, if you want a bike and you get a jigsaw.
Yeah. You know they're going to kill him for bad things he did to lots of people. I had an idea that they should kill him the way... You know when they pulled down his statue and they dragged it slightly with cars and tanks and you know what, you've seen the news. I think they should do the same with him and kill him in that way. You'll get lots of children, you know, to recreate that dragging down of the statue, and then put a bit of rope round him with tiny little cars, What are you looking like that for?
This is like watching the news, isn't it?
And then you just drag him out of the room and he'll kind of fall in half at one point, and then everyone can just jump on his head. But the thing I thought about him was that...
Hold on a sec, you can't just move straight off. What you're saying is they should push him over.
They should slowly...
I sentenced you to death by pushing over.
In America, they don't have executions. This is totally Christian-driven, too, because in America, they don't have executions on Sundays or Mondays, because on Sundays, God don't want to see no new people on his day off. And And then you don't want to have your people executing nobody on Monday because you just back to work. You should be ready to murder somebody by Wednesday, really.
He must have done some good for someone. Is it Mr. Hussein?
He must have done some good for someone.
Yeah, there must be some good things in Iraq.
He was very good to his mum.
Yeah. Did he kill her?
Did he kill her?
Yeah. Did he
Yeah,
kill any
why
of
not?
his family?
He's not going to sue us. Yeah, Saddam Hussein killed his mum. Come get me. Good, well, shall we have a look and see if Saddam is one of the most talked about things this week? Of course he is. The most talked about thing this week. Saddam has been sentenced to death by hanging. He thought he found a loophole. No, Saddam, that's a noose. Sean, Louis and Reese, what have the nation been talking about this week?
4-year-old girl's depressed, she's a bit down. And she took her to the doctor and he said, yeah, she's depressed. Instead of, what he should have done, actually, when he went to her, he should have listened to all her symptoms. He should have gone, hold on a sec. Boom! Everything's been fine.
Apparently, the reason this girl is depressed is because she didn't get into the right primary school.
Yeah, but the reason she didn't get in is because her parents didn't put the application in time. So the reason she's depressed is that her parents are a couple of basically, that's what it comes down to.
She tried to slit her wrist with stickle bricks.
There's a nice image, yeah. She put her head in the oven, but it's one of those little plastic ones, it's fine.
When I was 4, I used to get randy. I used to rub myself against a chair leg. Honestly, and my mum would go, stop that, it's naughty. And my dad said, don't tell him, don't stop, he's Welsh. He'd say, don't tell him to stop, because he might go funny in the head. And I think I did it till I was about 14. I would get on a chair leg and rub like that. On the chair leg and...
That's funny. I wonder how they spotted it. I mean, I don't know how they actually identified her depression. She's not listening to, Leonard Cohen in a room. Just sort of sit up there smoking. I mean, there's...
I think she's up in her room listening to the Tweenies' very difficult second album.
Yeah.
Let's have a look and see whether this 4-year-old depressed girl is one of the most talked about things of the week.
Oh, it is.
That's not good. Jimmy, turtles can't jump. I just wanted to go back to a point you made. Turtles don't jump.
They do if you throw them on a trampoline. I think people have probably been talking about Madonna adopting a baby in Africa. She's adopted a baby, caused a lot of fuss. Well, he has kind of won the orphanage lottery, hasn't he? Imagine if they had a regular lottery in the orphanage, they had scratch cards. They went, oh, you're going to be saved by Madonna.
He should have been disqualified early because he wasn't an orphan. It was like an African orphan idol. She made it into the last 12. She went over for the final, which was this last week. It was some sort of contest, like a Bonnie Baby contest. Went to the local Woolworths in Malawi, had the pictures saying all that. But he should have been disqualified because he's not an orphan. The kid's not
It
an
does
orphan.
seem weird that he's got a dad.
Yeah.
But he said in the press that the saddest thing about it is the fact that he's going to be in the papers every day. So that Madonna and Guy won't get the luxury that other adopted parents have, which is to tell him exactly what happened in their own time. But I can't help thinking from a very early age he's going to realise, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's going to get to like 10 or 11 and go, listen, something's not right here. Mum, Dad, 2 questions. 1, are you my real parents? And 2, how come there's no mirrors in this house?
I thought it was quite funny. She bought him a £5,000 rocking horse. I'd really like to see that comic relief appeal with it. Just £5,000 and get a rocking horse for a child in Africa.
The other thing she did was she decorated his room in a jungle style. It's true, that's of questionable taste, I think.
Why doesn't she just adopt like 60,000 orphan kids and then just total sellout wherever she goes?
That is thinking, Rich.
They don't know that American Pie is a
You're still angry about American Pie?
I was angry about it the first time I heard it. I need her to trot it out again 20 years later. All 73 verses. And I'll tell you something else. Snakes can't jump.
Madonna can't sing. Madonna can't sing? Nikki, what do you think of Madonna? She's a bit high maintenance.
I like her, but to be honest, a whole week's news on her adopting the child.
Oh.
Who cares?
Hang on, you're on Big Brother.
So were you looking for more news about what was going on in Kazakhstan this week? I'm not getting to the bottom of this, just Madonna.
But you've managed to get more attention than Madonna in a very short space of time, so you're more fabulous.
Oh, thanks, George.
I thought, her performance at Live 8 was when she was swearing. I thought, well, that's not a very good, example to set to your kids, because she actually showed it at Live 8, she went on stage and said, "Are you I think that's what she's going to be like on the school run. You Lords!
Dave! She's an English lady now.
She's an English lady?
Yeah.
She's fooling no one.
To be fair, Jimmy, don't you claim to be Irish?
I don't claim, I try and hide it, mate.
How dare you?
Huh?
I'm Irish.
I'm about as Irish as you.
I'm more Irish than you'll ever be.
What?
Well, go on then.
I will kind of go down about where she had a tattoo the love.
Pogue Mahone. Yeah. OK, well, let's have a look and see if Madonna's adoption is one of the most talked about things this week. Have you ever been to Glastonbury, Sean?
Yeah, I stopped going, though, because I did the maths one year, and mathematically, Glastonbury doesn't make sense. Because there's 137,000 people, and I think there's 3,200 toilets, which means it's 42 people per toilet. Doesn't sound that bad, but if you had 42 people staying at your house, one toilet, and they're all vegetarians, and you're number 38, basically, the Glastonbury is the Somme with Biffy Clyro playing, isn't it?
Did you go to Glastonbury? Did you watch any of Glastonbury?
No, do you know what? The whole festival thing... I mean, well, number one, I don't like nature, full stop. I like concrete, I like shops. But I went to one festival once, and actually, it was V Festival as well, and I think I lasted about 2 hours and then just had to go. I couldn't bear it. It was dirty, it was sweaty, everyone stunk, there was no shops, I couldn't use my credit card, couldn't use my hairdryer. It was awful, hated everything.
You brought a hairdryer?
I took my hairdryer, hoping to plug it in somewhere, but hated it and just left.
Isn't it a farm the rest of the year? So is there like some kind of exchange programme? So if your friend, goes to Glastonbury, you have to have a cow at their house. Is that how... What happens to the animals the rest of the time?
What happens to the animals? They go on holiday.
Oh. Do they?
Yeah, to a big sort of shed thing with loads of spinning knives.
I went to private school, so I never did go... Like, my teacher never went on strike, so...
You went to private school?
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't a waste of money. When you say private school, were you a boarder? Because I think I've seen this DVD.
Very funny. Do you know what, though? And I got head girl as well. I was head girl.
You were head girl?
Head girl.
This is the same...
It's not just teachers, it's passport control officers as well. They want to go on strike. Well, what they should do is let them go on strike and get the baggage handlers in to do it for them. So you could give them, the baggage handlers, your passport, and they go, yeah. Is that your laptop?
So this is the strike that went on. 750,000 people went on strike. Teachers, civil servants and public sector workers.
And the people who answer 999 calls. We should have checked that couldn't happen, shouldn't we? You can't be phoning up and they've just got someone in. She's like, yeah, what do you want? Ambulance. Brenda, what number for an ambulance is it? 2. He's gone. I used to
take 999 calls. I used to work for BT.
But you got, no offence here, but you're what I would describe as a chatty Cathy.
A chatty what?
A chatty Cathy.
Are you flirting?
No, you're quite a chatty man. So when someone phones up and goes, please fire ambulance, I imagine you would go, what's happened? Tell me everything. He's done what? I'll send him round. Yeah, no, the firemen are busy. They're coming round here.
Wimbledon?
Oh, yeah.
Wimbledon?
Yeah.
Go on, what are you excited by it? Do you like it?
Not really. I like that when people watch Wimbledon, they all go out and play tennis, don't they? So it's like when I watch a cookery programme, it makes me want to eat. Like if I watch a sad programme, it makes me want to eat. Programmes about weddings and that. Just eat.
Fridge is quite close to the telly, isn't it?
Close enough, unfortunately, but I've got one of those grabby things that pensioners have, so it's chunky.
What do you make of Wimbledon? Do you like Wimbledon?
Don't really watch it, but I've got to tell you, I'm actually a professional table tennis player. I'm actually I was number 2 in
How
Essex.
do you serve? Because I think I've seen this in Thailand. So what level are you at table tennis?
I'm professional, I'm really good.
What, you're a professional?
Yeah?
Who pays you to play and what do you wear when playing?
Well, I played when I was about 13 to 16. That's when I didn't discover boys or makeup or, you know, the sugar hut. But I was really good.
The sugar hut? Is
Yeah.
that a euphemism or?
It's a nightclub. I can't believe not been sugar hut.
I thought it was a sweet shop and I got quite excited.
What I don't understand is, why can't they play tennis in the rain? Just get on with it. The ball's wet, they slip around, it's funnier. Why can't they play it in the rain? It's like
You
cricket.
can play in a bit of light rain, it's fine.
No, but then why can't they play in heavy rain? Why don't they just play on if it's pissing down? It's all about... Just play the bloody game, get on with it.
You make racket umbrellas. That's what they say.
Who do you go to for advice? When something bad happens, when something happens in your life, there's a crisis, who do you go to?
My mum.
And what does she say?
Google it.
I think it's got to be family, because I would definitely go to Mama and Papa Wan every single time for advice.
Mama and Papa?
Mama and Papa Wan.
Oh, that sounds adorable.
They are adorable.
Do you phone them up for just advice on like personal stuff, or is
Well,
it like
I tend to talk to Mama Wan first, because I can't understand my dad, because he talks in very broken English still, which is...
a little bit racist, cock?
A little bit racist. But it's a little bit. But it's true, but honestly, to this day...
Have you never communicated with your dad?
We do. My dad is one of these immigrants that came over to the country. I've got social immunity, I'm allowed to say this. He's one of these immigrants that came over, and when he came over, he couldn't speak English, and my mum taught him to speak English because they fell in love. And then over his life, he's lived here since he was 16. He's about 102 now. So he's been here most of his life. And so he must be able to talk good English. But he's really, as soon as he doesn't want to listen to a word we're saying, we'll say, you know, Dad, how are you? We'll just go, oh, Or I'll turn around to my dad and I'll say, you know, Dad, this has happened in my life, or, you know, this has happened, I really need some advice. And he'll go, who are you? This is the honest truth. He becomes really racist about himself and refuses to talk in English.
And you've got comedians watching you on going, you know we can't possibly join in on any of this. I've got one. Does he sometimes say this?
Top thing that makes someone posh?
How they speak.
How they speak. You think that's what makes someone posh?
100%.
I think it's more that you can always, nearly, with a real posh person, you could always see their teeth. I think a really posh person looks like a normal person halfway through a sneeze, like...
Posh people always have their pasta kept in like see-through jars. They want to show you their pasta. They go, look, there's spaghetti, look. Look at the shit, what have you done? You've taken it out of the packet and put it in another packet. You're wasting your time.
Like it's a special treasure.
Yeah.
Sarah, what do you think makes someone posh?
Men wear coloured trousers.
What's that about?
Yeah, not just like beige or black or jeans. That's...
Like red,
yeah,
green,
yeah.
green. Who's wearing green trousers?
And also, posh people, they don't know how to put on a jumper, do they? They get a jumper and they go, oh, bloody... Oh, I'll just put it over my shoulder.
Posh people, they don't do their hair, do they, really? I noticed that.
Posh people don't do their hair?
No, not really. It's all messy and, like, skew-whiff, isn't it?
What, like Lord Walsh over there?
The question is, top thing that makes someone posh?
A swimming pool's bigger than their gene pool.
More revelations in the McCartney divorce proceedings. All that business rumbles on, doesn't it?
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to be the fella that introduced them.
All right, all right. I introduced Heather Mills to Paul McCartney.
Why?
Exactly. That's exactly what he's asking. Don't you think she's awful, Heather Mills? Now, I actually quite stick up for her, but it's awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
But he's Paul McCartney. You know, he wrote yesterday. She's Heather Mills.
And today, and he'll probably write tomorrow. He's a relentless worker.
I think the obvious thing, though, is that mostly when you meet a very beautiful woman, you assume there's a catch. There must be a catch. It can't be this good. And he thought the catch was the leg. Oh, it wasn't. But she's incredibly unpopular for someone with one leg. It's like Blunkett, isn't it? He's blind. You think people like him. Everyone thinks he's a I mean, you don't like her, do you?
I had to stand up for her. People would say, why? And now you think, why?
Well, because she couldn't stand up herself, right?
But when you think about it, she hasn't really done anything. What people forget...
We're all greedy.
She's greedy.
She had to hump that old man. He smells like dust.
Right? This would never have happened to the Stones. None of the Stones would have ever married a one-legged nutter.
The one thing he said was, she threw a bottle of ketchup at him. Right. And he's still not got it out of his ear, has he?
But the thing is that, I like the way even celebrities can't have an argument without doing some product placement. You know, it's like, oh, he threw some Heinz ketchup at me, and then he put some Marmite bottles in a sock and hit me over the head and tried to choke me with Jaffa Cakes and sprayed Jif in my eyes.
I mean, someone said the other day, who gets the leg? Because...
No, more importantly, who gets a disabled parking voucher? What? That's worth 10 million.
Draw a poll in here. Who's with Heather?
Right, OK. Well, let's have a look and see whether Paul McCartney is up there. Yes, the McCartney divorce is getting increasingly bitter. Heather Mills has denied she's a fantasist in a statement released by her lawyer, Rumpole of the Bailey. Right, Sean, Kirsty and Scott, what else have the nation been talking about this week?
I think they've been talking about John Reid's come out tough again. He's tough on immigration. He's going to restrict the amount of Romanians and Bulgarians that can come here to work. Basically, loads of Polish people came over here 2 or 3 years ago and are doing, doing all the jobs like cleaning and building.
They're giving British labourers a bad name, aren't they? Because they're efficient, on time, cheap, polite. It's a disgrace. They should all be sent home. It's disgusting.
They can have a £1,000 fine, aren't they, for any Bulgarians caught working? Well, all they have to do is put on a posh accent, don't they? They learn to speak very posh English. They say, are you Bulgarian? Of course I'm not. Don't be so ridiculous, man.
How do you think I got this job?
I don't know about you. I only employ Eastern Europeans, if I can possibly do so, because they just do the job and work hard.
Do you run a brothel?
Yeah.
I agree.
Shall we have a look and see if this is one of the most talked about things of the week?
Dr. Murray is accused of being responsible for Michael Jackson's death, which is odd, really, considering that Michael Jackson, apparently, in his house, he had 4 gallons of anaesthetic just stored in his house of serious, like medical anaesthetic, which is probably enough to put Louis Spence to sleep.
They're just trying to work out whether he killed him. And I was thinking, I can't think of a time in the last few years when Michael Jackson was alive and people went, oh, it's Michael Jackson, he looks well.
Yeah. To be fair, though, he hasn't looked himself since 1984.
How do you tell a man he's ill when you go, you're right, Michael, you're looking a bit pale? He goes, thank you.
Well, I was thinking, before he died, his whole life must have flashed before his eyes. And his last thoughts must be, who's that little black kid singing my song?
The doctor was getting paid £100 a week, though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And I was thinking, Michael Jackson's a weirdo, isn't he? Right? So if Michael Jackson was paying me £100 a week, I'd inject him with Haribo if he asked me to. Yes.
But if he's getting that much... if he was getting that much, surely there'd be an incentive to keep him alive.
Yeah. Well, he does go on a bit, though, doesn't he?
People suspect foul play. The family suspect foul play, and it just,
Well, there was a delay, wasn't there, in resuscitation and giving him the kiss of life because they it took them ages to find an 8-year-old paramedic.
I love it. I suppose that's it, because you have to hold the nose while you breathe into the mouth, don't you? So that, obviously you don't want... Right, okay, well... Easy. Let's have a look and see whether the trial of Michael Jackson's doctor is one of the most talked about things this week. Yes, the long-awaited trial of Michael Jackson's doctor started this week. Make no mistake, Jackson's name is going to be dragged through the mud at this trial, but when all is said and done, Michael Jackson will remain my absolute favourite self-mutilating, mentally unstable, virtually bankrupt, suspected paedophile junkie of all time. What about the footballer, Tevez?
I really don't know anything about football, but I think
you don't need to say that twice.
He's really expensive, and he refused to go on some big match. And there was some sort of row, and you saw him being like, well, I'm not going on. Which I kind of liked, the kind of thought of like an obnoxious, because I love an obnoxious pop star. You know, like
it's the sort of thing Axl Rose would do.
Yeah, I love that, like not going on yet.
Axl Rose shouldn't have to go on because he's not a footballer, so...
It's a good point, well made, Sarah. I can't argue with that.
If you're on £200,000 a week and your boss says, you won't do half hour for us, would you?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't really go, no, I don't want to today. I'm not really asking. Can you go and definitely do... I don't see why he's still here. He's been in the country 4 years and he wants to leave. That's his big thing. He didn't want to play because I don't want to be in the country. I want to go home. I can't speak any English. I've been here 4 years. The only words he's got to learn is like kick, goal. Like the Spanish for goal is goal. The Spanish for football is football. Like, it's not like we're asking him to learn Sanskrit.
He also said it was a miscommunication, didn't he? He said it because what he actually said was, OK, boss, where do you want me to play? But because of his accent, it came out like, I fucking hate Man City. You can piss off, shove out your arse, you piece of shit. That's an accent thing.
Yeah.
It's just a dialect.
Well, because he's from the Catalan region.
What he actually said was, "Ke."
Do we know why he didn't go up? Like, why he just refused? Was it just... Had he just realised that football's a bit shit? Okay, thanks, love.
Just one, like, fucking yes! Finally, someone said it!
If you look at Tevez, though, he's a very unfortunate-looking chap, isn't he? He does. He looks like Shrek's ugly mate, doesn't he?
I refute that. Let's have a look. He's a great-looking guy. In fairness to him, that was a very sunny day. His flash is still strong. I like it. It's still strong.
Just as well he didn't go on, to be honest, because in that picture I can see he's already broken pretty much the rule of football. This is good, you see? I scored a goal!
He's attention seeking, isn't he? Let's face it, if you're gonna go to a football match and sit on the subs bench, you're probably going to go on, let's face it, you've got to do that. And then he just says no. He's obviously an attention seeker.
You think he's an attention seeker?
Yeah.
He's obviously an attention seeker. It's the most attention-seeking sort of thing I've ever bloody seen. That, my friend, is how you get attention. That's the best way to spot a liar.
Big wooden nose.
Are his pants on fire?
His pants are not on fire. He does not have a big wooden nose. What is the best way to spot a liar?
I can always tell if someone's lying if they go, right, Joe, you look well.
I don't know about looking well. You look like everyone from Guess Who.
Is there an actual truth serum, or is that like a Harry Potter thing? In all honesty, is that? Can you actually like? Is there a serum? Like, is it?
Yeah,
like,
it's called Bacardi.
Not even.
What's that, Lambrini?
That's gone up in price recently.
Ah.
What's your open price?
It used to be 89p, and I think it's about £2.30 now.
Most people know the price of milk.
Is it if they give you flowers afterwards?
She was just a girl from the office.
I think if you go to a pub 2 days running and the same man is sat in the same chair at the bar, he's definitely full of shit. Any man who ever tells you had trials for, insert name of football club. Every man over 50 has had trials at a football club, and it's as if in the 50s they all just went, let's try everyone. Get everyone in, someone will be brilliant.
It's more about how they tell their story.
If they go like that and go, well, the other day, I went to the moon.
Like a weird voodoo...
loony, they go.
Yeah, like a voodoo priest. That's how they tell...
It's like a funeral in New Orleans.
I'll tell you a story.
Is that how it's told?
I think eye contact could be the answer, Jimmy.
There's no way.
Is it when people give too much detail?
It's not too much detail. I'll tell you the answer. The best way to spot a liar is that they keep changing their story. We've all told lies. I was drunk, he was drunk, we were just having a laugh, I never touched it. It was his idea, I fell on it. I just wanted to know what it tasted like. Nothing happened. I don't even know him. Stop going on about it. Jason and your team, you're up first. What have the nation been talking about this week?
Is it,
Paris.
Paris? Yeah, Paris Hilton. Paris was put in jail for drink driving. Then she was released after 3 days. And then she got put back in jail again when the judge found out that she got out. So she's not best pleased. She's been on hunger strike as well for 25 years.
Well, she's taking that seriously.
Yes, she is.
She got out for psychological reasons, didn't she?
Yeah, I
Don't
think...
let her out, then they put her back.
I think she got out of prison, she managed to do it because she was depressed.
Yeah.
Which is extraordinary, because no one's elated.
It's incredible, actually. There's nobody who feels sorry for her, do they?
Is that how you get out of prison, if you're depressed?
Yeah.
If you don't like it, they go, oh, come on then.
With the drink driving thing, she claimed she didn't know she was banned from driving because someone else opens her post. She's too lazy to look at it herself.
I got pulled up for speeding, and he thought I'd stolen the car because I had a northern accent. And he asked me when I'd bought the car, I told him I didn't know. He asked me when I'd passed my test, I told him I didn't know. He asked me what the insurance cost, I said I don't know. And to my eternal shame, I said, I have somebody who does that for me.
You've changed, Johnny.
I know.
Have you got a PA, Johnny?
She's more of a best friend that I pay to run my life. And she dresses me.
I can't think of anything worse than being your PA. 2 o'clock in the morning. I want a wagon wheel. Like, oh, for God's sake.
That's the Apprentice show I want to see. Come and work for Johnny Vegas. They all left on the first day.
Every morning, 4 o'clock, she gets a call. I've started another fire.
Shall we have a look and see whether Paris Hilton is one of the most talked about things this week? I have a feeling she might be. Yes, indeed. She's the most talked about thing this week. This is the story that Paris Hilton has been sent to jail. Paris is now on suicide watch, and Bill Oddie will be hosting. Fantastic. Sean, Katie, Vic, what else have the nation been talking about this week?
Is it the Formula One kid, the super-duper new Formula One, British Formula One?
Oh, I heard about him, yeah.
Lewis Hamilton, and he's won a Grand Prix, and he's very fast. He's the new Michael Schumacher.
People are saying he could be the new Tim Henman if there's an accident. He never wins anything ever again. He's only 22, it's amazing. You watch Formula One, don't you?
No, not really.
OK,
no.
I'm glad I asked.
I think it's weird, people who watch Formula One. It's all right on the telly, but those people who spend loads of money to go to Monaco and watch it, just to stand there, hundreds of quid, just to go... Well, he was good, wasn't he? Hear that one. He was proper fast. I don't understand it. I don't know why you'd bother going.
Well, I quite like the fact that it's boring. A lot of people complain about Formula One, but I think it's one of its major pluses is the fact it's really boring. Because nothing can spoil it. You can do drilling, hoovering, you can go up, have a sleep, come back, you're still in the lead. You don't even need to watch the end. You just look at the podium, yeah, he won. Perfect, it's the most boring sport.
Let's have a look and see whether Lewis Hamilton, a British sporting hero, is one of the most talked about things this week.
Hey, number 2.
Yes, Lewis Hamilton has won his first Grand Prix, making him the youngest ever leader of the Formula One Championship. It's a dangerous sport. Lewis stared death in the face before realising it was Bernie Ecclestone handing him a trophy. What do you want to go for?
This one in the bottom corner. Jesus saves.
That picture represents Christians, and this is a poll with a whole question. 21% of born-again Christians have what?
No friends.
I got some building work done at the beginning of the year, and it was a born-again Christian builders company. I thought I can trust them, they'll be all right. And he was doing some work in the kitchen, and he was sweating, and I went, no rest for the wicked. And without a gap, he just went, I wouldn't know, I'm one of the righteous. And just carried on, just doing stuff in.
You're going to be finished off with, you wanker.
You know, any extremists are crazy and ugly. Ugly. Oh, yes. I went to a born-again convention. You know, Jesus loves me. He said if he loved you so much, he would have given you a chin. I don't think Jesus loves you.
It was like the thing when, like, some athlete will win a gold medal and go, oh, thanks for Jesus, Jesus helped me out in this. And you think, what kind of God lets, like, Iraq happen, doesn't do anything but keeps a close eye on who wins the triple jump?
Technically, it's kind of cheating, isn't it? Yeah. You're using God to help you win a... It's worse than drugs. You're in the long jump, and then you know that God's picked you up and gone, whoop, like that. It's not fair, is it?
Something to do with a very petty crime.
Have murdered.
It's to do with music. That's my final clue.
Have stolen CDs.
I'll give you that, Joan. It's actually illegally downloaded music. Yes, 21% of born-again Christians have illegally downloaded music. I've not found Jesus, but then I think he should try and find me. He's omnipotent, I'm on telly. Come on, Jesus, how tough's that? OK, Sean's team, what do you want to go for?
I'd like the one of Madonna, with her head coming out of a dwarf's buttocks.
You've chosen a one-upmanship question. In a poll to find out the celebrity Brits would most like to swap houses with, Madonna came second. Who came top?
I watch Through the Keyhole when I get the opportunity. It always seems to be Rusty Lee. The big laughing cook. And she's got quite a nice house, you know. Is it Rusty Lee? No.
You are devilishly close, Sean.
Really?
Have they done Madonna?
Have they done Madonna Through the Keyhole?
Who would live in a house with all these stolen children?
She didn't steal them, she adopted them. What celebrity's house do you want to live in?
I'd swap with Jamie Oliver, because he's a right? Oh. And it only says I have to swap. He'd still have to live with my mum and dad. And they would hate him. He's always spitting when he's cooking. I'm chopping the thing. Like...
Say it, don't spray it.
Spitting, man.
Well, I can tell you, you're absolutely right. Right? Yes, the celebrity Brits would most like to swap houses with is Jamie Oliver. I'd like to swap houses with Jamie Oliver because I live in a soundproof box 2 miles underground. Most macho profession, what do you think, Rick? You used to be a male model. That's pretty macho.
Well, I mean, I'd say no.
What's the weirdest thing you had to dress up as, you know, being a male model? You were kind of a fashion model.
It's not really something I had to dress up as. I had to model crotch-enhancing jeans.
And may I say, I'm glad you kept it.
And I didn't have them on the shoot, so in the end I wore my jeans, and then a gentleman stuffed a sock that he sort of moulded into a large kind of sausage that snaked down my leg. And then my mum and dad saw it in a magazine.
What were they doing reading that kind of magazine? Worst thing about going to a pop concert? The music?
No, the worst thing for me about pop concerts is the miming.
Yeah, because you want to see a show, you don't want to see people going...
Get on with it! Bloody sing!
Have you been to any pop concerts, Craig?
I have. I went to Whitney Houston's pop concert.
Not the recent one?
No, darling, the one that was in Africa, her first visit there, and there was a disaster. Because she'd lost her voice.
She'd lost her voice?
Yeah.
What, was British Airways flying her over there with her?
My friend invited me to a gig at Wembley. I said, yeah, oh, it sounds a bit like it'd be loud and there'll be a lot of people there. But I'll go with it. And he said, there's a slight chance you'll get hit with a pint of piss. And I said, I'm not going. And
what was the gig?
It was Oasis. And he said, sometimes, because it's a lot of people there, so you wee into a glass. Already I'm losing it. But then instead of popping it neatly by the side, he said, they have a wee, and then they just... Boom. Sometimes you get hit with a pint of piss, but it's very unlikely. I need it to be 0 chance of getting hit. And then people start singing. I don't want you to do it, dickhead. I paid 60 quid to come to your house, did I, and hear you sing Michael Bolton, but I just get terrified of losing my friends. It's so big, the gigs, you know. I'm going to get back out there. I'm never going to find him. And then I wouldn't have come on my own, but now I'm on my... Proclaimers were good. I enjoyed the Proclaimers. They did an indoor venue with seats, so there's no standing up, but they did new stuff. I haven't come to watch the Proclaimers to see your new ever, lads. Do the two.
Someone needs to have a word with pop bands about the new stuff.
That is the worst thing when they say, and here's one of our new songs. You can hear the whole room go,
I hate going to pop concerts because of the toilet situation for the women, because I'm not a big advocate of pissing in cups. So I have to queue for the loos, and I used to, like, sort of push in and say, like, oh, I'm pregnant. But I don't want to push in anymore, because I heard a story about a girl who pushed in and got into a portaloo, and then the crowd kind of turned feral, and they pushed the portaloo over with her in it. And I don't know if that's an urban legend, but I don't want to risk it.
That makes me proud to be British. You know, the Tory party conference, when they talk about the British spirit and what it is to be British and coming together as a community, that is the example they should have used. She pushed in the queue, did she? Well, she could be covered in poo. Good on them.
I tell you what I always find weird at when you go to see a band these days is they have that gap, don't they, between the stage and the audience. And they have those stewards there, these massive, great big blokes in polo shirts, and they're not seeing the band. They're staring at the audience. And the idea of trying to have a good time with this 18-stone Glaswegian just staring at you. And he's obviously got a court appearance on Monday. If you're trying to have fun, if you're in your living room trying to have fun and there's just a big bloke staring at you going, "You're having fun, are you, son?" They're all from Glasgow, aren't they, those fellas?
Yeah, and they're always lifting people out as well. I always think that's... Is there someone in from Glasgow now? Hello? OK, well, there's an AA meeting just up the road. What else is the worst thing about going to a pop concert?
The crowds, darling, the crowds.
It's to do with the crowds. It's a very specific thing about...
When there's a very tall person standing in front of you.
That is exactly the right answer. Yes, the worst thing about going to a pop concert is standing behind a tall person, especially if you've gone to see Jedward, because if you're standing behind someone really tall, they could block your shot, and you have to kill them both. All right, so next one. Top thing travellers miss when abroad.
Is it all the dead celebrities? Well, you go away and you don't know who's died. And 2 years later, you're in the pub having a chat, and you go, yeah, anyway, so-and-so, they go, who's dead? And you go, when? Turns out, when you were on holiday.
It's sneaky, isn't it? Yeah.
That annoys the out of me.
You're from Australia, aren't you? Technically, you're abroad now.
Well, I've been living here for 22 years,
Yeah.
so... And I have become a British citizen.
Well, I need to see your papers, and we can move on.
Papers! Where are your papers? Glenn Goodman, I bet he's done much to your papers, doesn't he? He's still in the Home Guard. I imagine in between takes he shows you his ration book. Oh, there you go. I'll get you sugar, nylons, anything you want.
What do you miss when you go away, Anna?
I think I misunderstood the question, because I was thinking of travellers. I was going to say caravans and evading the planning commission.
The top thing they miss isn't Dale Farm.
No.
You probably miss the imperial measurement system. You're probably flummoxed by, where's the nearest village? 17 3/4 fathoms. We have kilometres, and it's really easy.
Yeah, you've also got euros. Good luck with that. Just saying.
It's worse than a recession. I've lived through several recessi, and this is worse than those. Thanks for bringing it up.
Is this the worst one, you think?
I don't know. I'm sure it was worse during the potato famine. But in my lifetime, it's not great.
I don't know what the modern equivalent would be of a potato famine in Ireland. It would be if Abracababra shut down.
It is a kebab joint where I was in it recently, and a homeless man was thrown out, and he just stuck his head. It's sort of a spinning mystery meat type establishment, and the homeless man a minute later just stuck his head around the door and went and then just landed this perfect gob onto the thing as it spun. And the guy walks over with the big knife. He's like, oh, God. And he just picks the sort of spot, like the 2-inch spot where it landed, like, there we go. Now, what would everyone like? Taken care of.
It's about the comfort of home.
Your own bed?
That's the right answer. Yes, the top thing travellers miss when abroad is their own bed. I hate the way hotel beds can magically turn what was clearly a beautiful, exotic woman the night before into an unshaven Oriental man in the morning.
I was in America recently, and it's incredible. They know nothing about us. They're not interested in us anyway. And I was chatting to these guys in a bar, and they were hunters, and they had guns, but they weren't stupid. You were chatting to them a bit. Then one of them said to me, "What sort of animals you got?" Right. And I went blank, actually. I forgot. I went, we got foxes, pigeons. And this guy said to me, he went, "You got lions?" And he was being serious. He was being genuinely serious. "You got lions there?" And because he had a gun, I couldn't laugh in his face. So I went, yeah, we do, yeah. Well, we've got a couple of dinosaurs, actually. We've still got dinosaurs. Griffins, yeah.
The reason we cover the American election for so long, though, is because it's fun to let them pretend they're still a superpower and that we care. Because China have had an election this week as well, and it happened for about 2 minutes. The really powerful people went, "Who should we have next?" And they went, "That guy." Yeah. "Should we ask anyone else?" "Nah, f*** him."
You know, someone asked me today at the train station if I was Louis Walsh.
What? Someone asked you if you were Louis Walsh?
Twice.
What were you doing?
I was just standing with my bags and she said, "Excuse me, you Louis Walsh?"
Were you talking to the train driver going, "I love the way you're driving that train."
You've really made it your own.
Yes, that train, it's amazing.
You really took me on a journey. Fair enough, on the train. OK. John's team, what do you think people have been talking about over the last week?
What's happening in the world? Let me look this way when I start. Just looked right into your eyes then, and I was terrified. Well, in this country, fascinatingly, one of our MPs, Nadine Dorris, has decided the best way she can get ahead as a politician is to go into the jungle.
And eat kangaroo testicles.
She's decided to enter I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and not spotted that she's an MP, and it's not called I'm an MP, I should probably do some work. Since taxpayers pay me to do my work. So she's gone out there. I've already seen enough of her. It hasn't even started. I've already seen pictures of her sunbathing in the nude. And her breasts are actually a very good analogy for the coalition, because they appear to be a partnership, and yet they're putting as much distance between themselves.
Can we get a saucer of milk in here for...
Yeah. They call her Mad Nad. That's what they call her, Mad Nad.
I've got one of those.
You left one, right?
Yeah, it makes me do bad things.
She's not really a politician. And she's an idiot as well. In her interview on her way in, they said, "Are you anything you're afraid of?" And she went, "Well, yeah, rats." Like, don't be a dick. Now there's going to be rats. If I was going in there, I'd go, "I'm scared of beer." If I see a can of beer, I freak out. And beds and chocolate and crisps. Sky Sports. Oh, I'd be sick just listing it.
She said, "I'm doing the show because 16 million people watch it, and I think MPs should be going where people go." What, the Outback?
But she said one of the reasons she wants to do it is she wants to discuss and communicate her views on abortion. And I think that's just what ITV have got in mind, isn't it? Primetime TV is a serious discussion about abortion with Eric Bristow and a shit Doctor Who going, "Oh, really? I didn't know that." Yeah. It's not the kind of TV that ITV have got in mind, and they'll edit all that out and they'll just have her with, like, a kangaroo's bollock hanging outside.
Would you do it, Lewis?
No way. I hate spiders. I hate moths.
Moths?
Moths.
It's just a black and white...
off you now!
You hate moths? It's just a black and white butterfly.
I got home the other day, right, and I saw this massive moth, right, in my bathroom.
You saw a moth in your bathroom?
Yeah,
right?
I needed to have a shower and I was too scared to go in. So what I did is I went in with this
You're too scared?
I went into the bathroom, right, with this super strong hairspray.
What?
Seriously.
And you did the moth's hair?
No. I sprayed this moth, shut the door, waited for a minute, saw it on the floor, sprayed it, and then literally crucified it like it was just stuck.
Poor moth is there. He's blind.
He ain't blind. Is he blind?
Yes, now you feel bad, don't you? Basically, you've gone up to a blind person and just sprayed hairspray in their face.
Imagine right at that moment some sort of electricity disaster happened and you were turned into Mothman. It'd be terrifying. You could both fly and, like, flip and roll. Then you'd go into the jungle and you would tear that game apart.
Carol, would you ever go into the jungle? What would it take?
No, I won't go into the jungle.
Do you get offered it every year?
Yeah.
Every
Shall
year
I tell
they
you
call?
how much they offered me this year?
Yeah, go on. Wow.
£250,000.
£250,000? And you went, no, I'm not doing it, not worth it.
Can I go dressed
I'll go
as
tomorrow.
I think it was 250,000. I'm not very good with numbers.
25.
Was in the hundreds.
Even if it's 25, I'd eat the whole kangaroo. I'd start at its feet and just eat... I'd eat its fur, its face. I'd eat the whole kangaroo.
I'd let the kangaroo eat my balls.
Best way to make an ex jealous. What do you think?
I'd say going on Strictly.
Going on Strictly is the best way to get back at an ex? I
Well,
suppose
no,
if
not
you're...
getting back, but obviously making them jealous, because I don't want to see your face anymore, but you're on there every week.
Yeah, but you are wearing a lot of glitter.
But making it look masculine.
Of course you are.
I think being able to fit into their clothes, that makes them jealous. Look, I can get into your clothes. Turn up, waddling in one of their dresses, go, look, it fits me better than it fits you! I can look better than you in this dress!
It's jealous, not terrified.
Drive by their house in your new golden van. I got a van made of gold.
Tony, for the last time, you've got a yellow car.
It's a golden van, man.
Do any of you stay in touch with your exes? Not a question for you, John, obviously.
Can I just ask?
Go on, ask.
What happened with his ex? John's, yeah.
She didn't exist.
Gave a bit of a problem because she wasn't there and he was buying her things and she was just air. And eventually he got quite cross with her for not really having a body.
So he finished with her?
Yes, he went like this.
I think she dumped him. What about you? Do you keep in touch with any of your exes?
Nah.
Do they meet up and have like a support group? Or...
Have you ever got the mistake text, but like the deliberate on purpose one, where you send one deliberately to your ex, but you've constructed it so it looks like it's to someone else? So you've gone, thanks for such a great night. Oh, I'm so glad I'm so happy and slim and beautiful. See you soon, sexy boy. Alice.
Have you genuinely done that?
I read about it.
You read about it in your sent text? Well, another one on the list is change your relationship status on Facebook.
Oh, what a world.
Another Bond movie?
Yeah.
Another one.
You don't sound excited.
Well, we've got Homeland now. We don't need Bond anymore.
You've got Homeland, we don't need Bond?
Yeah. Homeland's way better than the Bond
What?
movies.
What are you saying?
I don't know. I went to see one. I went to see Casino Royale because they build it as it's nothing like a Bond film. It's totally different. And it was just another Bond film.
What was a Bond film?
Yeah, I know.
If your issue with a Bond film is it's just a Bond film.
These ones, they go, it's darker and grittier. Oh. It'd be darker if he had to get Ryanair flights everywhere. Bond kneeling beside the check-in desk, stuffing underwear in his pockets.
Judi Dench for the premiere had 007 in Diamantes on her neck. And not a lot of people know she had a vajazzle. That's how you could hear her coming. She was sort of crunching down the road.
Well, thanks for putting that image in my head. In this one, he drinks Heineken, not martinis. That's the big sort of fuss has been made about the product placement.
There's one scene, though, where he has to punch a woman and he switches to Stella.
I've never understood product placement for adults. Like, in children's films, I can understand it, because children just go, oh, I want that on a lunchbox. But like, are they implying that men are going to go to a pub and think, well, I don't usually drink Heineken, but if I have a pint now, everyone will think I'm James Bond. My tip for a film, if you're making a film and you get a theme tune, get someone to sing the theme tune who can pronounce some of the words that are in the theme tune.
What's your issue with the theme tune?
She cannot speak.
If it's Adele, lovely Adele, I won't have a word said against her.
Adele, or as I'm sure she says it, Adele. The first 3 times I heard it, I thought it was a song about scaffold. Scaffold.
I put forward a Bond theme and they didn't go for it.
Well, that's a shame. What was yours?
Bond on a bike, Bond on a boat. Bond with his hands round a villain's throat. Skyfall, Skyfall. Bond on a bike, Bond on a boat. Skyfall, Skyfall. Da-da-da-da-da. Hey!
Is that not a stance routine, do you think, Louis?
Well, that's playing the piano.
I quite like that, and I would have put a head roll at the end. Well, let's try again. Bond on a bike, Bond on a bike, Bond on a bike, and round it. Right, then.
We're getting a new labelling system for food. It's basically saying, oh, poor people are stupid. They go into a supermarket and they pick up Haribo Tang Fastics and they think it's fruit. People know what shit food is. The reason they eat shit food is because they work all day in an office with people they hate. They're working in a job that they're told every day they're going to lose, and then they go back to a shitty flat that they can't afford to buy. And do you know what they think? I don't fancy couscous for tea. Do you know what I fancy? A mixing bowl full of Viennetta and chips that I eat with my fist.
John. What happened there was quite a depressing thought, and then at the end, you pulled it back with Viennetta and chips, and everyone went, oh.
Shit food is the only joy some people get. And it's cheap as well. People don't shop. They don't buy bad food. They buy bad food because it's cheaper. They just go, oh, shitty pie, £1. Lovely. That'll make me feel temporarily less alone. And it doesn't make any... There's a reason they call it a traffic light system. It's because it's the same as traffic lights on the roads. If it's amber or red, you just do it faster and hope no one sees you.
It's confusing because the traffic light thing for me, I only think of them as like, you know, the traffic light parties where green means you're up for it. And I accidentally f***ed a chicken wrap.
I'm not familiar with the traffic light party. And what happens?
You wear a green shirt if you're up for it, amber if you're not sure, and red if you're definitely out.
I've always been a bit of an amber gambler.
Nice. So do you watch the calories? Do you watch what you eat?
No, I just exercise, so I don't get fat. But the thing is now when people go shopping, innit, you're going to be looking in their basket, and if they're full of red and they're fat, you are going to think you're greedy fat And then if they're, you know, if they're sort of going in between, they've got a bit of amber and a bit of green, you're like, well, give them a go. Do you know what I mean? If they're all green, then you know they're gay or in PR.
You cannot imply that only gay people eat vegetables.
No, but we'd have a lot of green.
Have you seen that programme on Channel 4, The Food Hospital?
The Food Hospital?
People that are sick go there and they get cures with different diets and stuff, but it's really good for making you eat healthily or just not eat. Because it's on at like 8 o'clock. So the last couple of times we've been eating and it's on, and they're doing this fibre challenge and they keep showing you different pictures of poo, like while you're trying to eat.
So you're saying your dieting tip is look at pictures of poo
while
you're eating?
It puts you off your food.
I think you want to go with a guy who's got more than one channel on his television. You come round my house, we'll watch the football, we'll stick the Simpsons on, I got DVDs. I've got the whole works. If you don't like watching shit while you eat, well, I'm your man.
I got an iPad, and the slogan should be like a shit computer. Because my computer does everything better than it. So the only possible use for an iPad then would be as a very luxurious chopping board. And then maybe you could have a comedy playing to counteract the onion crying. And would balance out. Either that, or maybe I'll get 6 of them and tile my hole with them. And then when I go to answer the front door, be like Michael Jackson and Billie Jean.
Rachel, are you going to get one of these?
Well, I had this debate with my husband a little while ago, but I still don't see the point, because once you've got one size and the other size, then it doesn't do anything extra, does it? But I get his cast off, so whenever he buys the new one, I get the old one, so I might encourage him to get one.
You get the old one once he's finished with it?
Yeah. I'm quite happy
You're
with it.
earning, aren't you? You can...
You know, do I need another one of a different size, or do I want to buy a pair of shoes? It's a bit of a no-brainer.
We're still talking about the iPod or your husband?
Still
if you need a smaller one, I'm willing to step in.
Louis, do you get dressed up on Halloween?
I have.
What was your finest hour?
I think my pussy.
A cat costume? Because, of course, you were in...
I was in Cat, so I have the original magical Mr. Mistopheles, so I slip him on and he's...
You didn't go dressed as a pussy because that's terrifying to you?
I was very surprised by it. It sort of seemed to appear suddenly about 10 years ago, this excitement about Halloween. I grew up, there was no even mention of it. You know,
it was just
basically
regular...
There were satanic rituals that we go to, and
well, satanic rituals and then...
animals and the youngest boy child of the village. We wouldn't call it Halloween in those days. They were very much about our Lord Satan and thanking him for a year of evil. But suddenly, thank you, brethren. I'll see you at the next lodge meeting. I'll be wearing the golden hooves.
So how do you deal with trick-or-treaters, then? Do people come to your... Do they not come and knock on the door?
They
and
do
get a
come and knock
cheery,
on the
lovely
door.
face?
Yeah, give them sweets, yeah. Give them sweets. What? The weird thing is, you have a bowl of sweets and some kids just go... and that's when you have to show them bad, Sean.
I like it now that, because you get cream eggs and then they start calling them scream eggs. That means it's time for Halloween. But there's no other ones you can do. I've written to all the chocolate companies. The only one I've come up with is Boost.
Sean, Claudia, Jack, what have the nation been talking about?
HMV have gone into liquidation. They've suddenly realised that people aren't buying videos and DVDs and CDs off them anymore, and that there's this thing called the internet where they are doing it. And so, and then they looked around and think, hey, hang on, we've got huge stores all over the world, and we aren't making any money, so let's close them all and not do it anymore because we're losing a lot of money. That's my analysis of it.
My husband loves a bargain bucket. Do you know how many copies we've got of The Grinch? He comes home and he goes, Claude, look what I found.
Another cheap bucket.
Another bucket. I've got to get
The fear is just that there'll be no shops left. You know, in a few years, there'll just be, you know, those ones that just, they're called like Value Bastard, and they just sell 20 cigarette lighters taped to a bottle of bleach from Ukraine. You know what those ones?
Okay, so are you going to miss it, David? I mean...
I don't really have any nostalgia for it.
But it's a record store, basically, and it's not in the high street anymore. They're going to have a lot more chairs in the top shop change. You know that place outside where the sad boyfriends sit? Outside the changing rooms. They've got, like, 4 seats, and you sit there going... They're going to have to expand that massively, because normally you would just go, I'm just going to pop to HMV for half an hour and waste some time and buy some stuff we're never going to watch.
I go to Top Man without a girlfriend. Nobody knows. I just sit there all day. She'll never find the one she wants, lads, eh? Oh! Let's all go for a beer while she's in there. Let's all...
It's top shop that the girls go to. You're going to Top Man, you said that.
Still works, doesn't it, Top Man? It's got, oh, shoes in there, and they're all like, oh, tell me that.
She's in there?
Trying on a suit. Oh. She tells me she's a woman.
I haven't checked.
Bernard told me she's a woman.
Trying to find something that does make her Adam's apple look big.
Let me tell you, I saw her going in, and you've got the Top Man. Well done.
She really struggles to find shoes.
I can't walk into... What was the other one? Top Girl.
Top Shop.
Top Shop.
I
can't walk into Topshop without a girlfriend. I look like a bloody pervert, wouldn't I?
I know you had a DVD out at Christmas, right?
Thanks, mate.
Did you go?
Still available in the shops, half price now.
Did you go? Is that? Do you think that's what?
Think I killed HMV?
Well, I'm just. Seanstein, what else are the nation be talking about this week?
Kate and... Well, I don't know why they are, but apparently Kate and Wills have been in the news because they went to Canada. Yeah.
What do you mean, woo?
Well, the thing is that this country gets kind of semi-enthusiastic about it, but America go... I mean, it's crazy, crazy news over there. It's like the front of every magazine and... Huh?
America and Canada are different.
You sound exactly the same, Pet.
It's such a boring story. You've got the two most boring people in the world go to the most boring country. Sorry, but Canada is boring. Even their transvestites are women. That's how boring it is.
But I liked it, there was that the Canadian pop star who didn't call him the Duke of Cambridge, she called him the douche of Cambridge.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And then apparently William looked at her, laughed. Yeah. You can imagine him going, cut off her head.
Yeah.
He's so dull, he wouldn't. What he'd do, he just goes, oh, I don't know. When you see Kate and Wills, you watch now, I was thinking, kick a moose or something. Kick a moose. Be rude to an Inuit, piss up against a totem pole, do something. Watching them, I just think...
You're wrong, they've got so many Brits who do all of that. It's good that somebody kind of, you know, they do it right.
It makes you... I'm with Sean, I miss Prince Philip on these trips.
Yeah, I do.
It's like £1 million it costs to get them over there. £1 million to go to Canada. For £1 million, I'd want to be paintballing on the moon.
Paintballing on the moon would be difficult.
You spoil everything.
They've had to make up stuff for them to do because them doing normal things. They went to meet a tribe called the Micmac tribe, which is obviously made up. What these guys, they make their own mints. So what you need to do is get a tic-tac knick-knack from the Micmac.
Micmac sounds like they're half Irish, half Scottish, doesn't it?
I tell you, they're heavy drinkers.
He even landed a plane on a lake, and he made that look dull.
But they said that it was amazing that he landed a plane on a lake because there's only a handful of British people can actually do that. I think, yeah, because we haven't all got helicopters. It was a helicopter, wasn't it? We haven't all got lakes or helicopters. No, I can reverse park a Micra.
They had a holiday during the middle of this tour. I was thinking, when they have a holiday, how do they know they're having a holiday? What's the difference between holiday and work? The only difference is, at the end of the day, when they're working, they go, oh, bloody hell, I'm really tired of unveiling stuff. My unveiling finger's really... Oh, dear, if I have to lift another tiny little flag over a plaque.
That's the other thing as well, they're praising them for doing ordinary... Oh, it's amazing how Kate, she just went up to this girl and talked to her. As if she was like another human being that spoke the same language. It's amazing.
You can't talk to girls, John, so...
That's why we put the two girls on your team. We thought we'd give you a chance. We've paid women to talk to you.
I've done that.
OK, let's have a look and see if it's up there. Yes, this week, Kate and William have toured Canada. Prince William is a dashing helicopter pilot, a mega-rich heir to the throne, with a beautiful wife who commands the affection of an entire nation. If you're watching, William, I have to admit, you're better than me in almost every conceivable way. Well done, Baldy.
It is receding literally by the hour, isn't it? You can just see it as you're going...
He's unveiling his head.
OK, one more story to get. Fingers on buzzers.
Harry Potter.
Ooh, are you excited about it?
Well, my youngest son is. I mean, I'm excited for him, but... yeah, I mean, it's nice, good, clean fun, right?
You say it's clean, but there's a raunchy kiss.
Apparently so, yeah. Apparently.
Emma Watson says this is the most anticipated kiss in history, which is bullshit.
But it's such a huge obsession for people. I mean, I took my youngest son, we went to Universal Studios, and you can kind of get your head around it when it's like an 11-year-old wanting to wear the, you know, Hogwarts cape and the tie and buying the wand and getting on the ride with all the gear. I mean, it's a bit weird, but, you know, you've got grown-up people. I mean, there's a certain type of person that goes to theme parks as a grown-up on their own, I think. It's
Pedo.
But there's these adults in all the gear, and they're screaming and shouting on the right, because you sit on a bank of, like, 4, one extra than this, and they're, you know, these grown-ups are going, yeah, man, whoa, let's go, come on, Harry, and you're looking at these people thinking, why? I mean, it's just the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's a real come down for the actors, though, isn't it? Because their lives aren't going to be as glamorous, you know, because the special effects in Panto aren't that great. They're going, Daniel, when you fly, Big Dave's going to pull on the rope. And you have to make the whooshing noise yourself. OK, so Big Dave... He's going to spend that 48 million, and in 20 years' time, he's with the Chuckle Brothers and Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe was asked what advice he would give to his younger self, and he said, don't try too hard to be something you're not, which is the essence of acting.
Okay, if I could go back and talk to my younger self, I'd say don't worry about anything. In the future, you invent a time machine.
It is bad news for British industry, because one of the things you have to credit J.K. Rowling with, she insisted the films be made in this country. So all those films, largely, British crew worked on them, British production houses.
Well, maybe she should write another. She should string it out a bit. That would be a good thing.
No, she didn't.
Well,
you know it's not. You know she didn't write it, don't you? You know that, don't you?
Is it?
It's a biography. She met this guy called Harry Potter. He was working in a coffee shop, and she just basically wrote down his life story.
Is it really a true?
Yeah, it's true story. Even the bit at the end.
The bit with the thing with the guy?
Yeah, you know how he dies from he eats the peanut. It turns out all along he had a peanut allergy.
Let's have a look and see what Harry Potter is one of the most talked about things this week. Yes, the premiere for the final Harry Potter film was last night. The baddie in Harry Potter is referred to as he who must not be named, presumably because he's shagging Ryan Giggs' sister-in-law. Did you know, for example, Candy Crush is the most downloaded game on smartphones, and that's because Tinder is not technically a game. Although I am a player. In the past 2 years, 25% of UK adults have bought plus-size clothing. If you don't know what plus-size clothing is, it comes in XL, XXL, and fucking hell. And 25% of Brits employ a cleaner. I once had sex with my cleaner. I bloody love that Henry the Hoover. Right, let's get started. What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. It's our panelist's job to guess the public's top 3 most popular talking points. Rob's team, what do you think the nation should be talking about this week?
I think it's got to be the old snap election that's been going on for about 3 years.
It's been going on a while, hasn't it, for this? Oh, it's going to be so quick.
And it keeps changing. I don't know who I'm voting for. I don't know what's going on anymore. I just can't keep up. Rosie, do you know who you're voting for?
Well, between you and me, I'm disabled.
We thought you'd been drinking.
To be fair, Jimmy, I have. But I don't know who I'm voting for. It really depends on the day when I'm in the polling booth. When I
Christian, what do you think is going to happen in this election?
I think it's really exciting. It's become really exciting in the last 2 weeks.
Because 2 weeks ago they said, right, it's going to be a landslide for the Tories. They're going to have a 170-seat majority. Labour are going to be wiped out. And then something in the last 2 weeks has gone
Well, there's a couple of things. I mean, first of all, Theresa May hasn't been as good as everybody thought she would be, and she's dodged interviews and debates and all that kind of stuff. And Jeremy Corbyn hasn't imploded, which a lot of people thought would happen. And so he's been much better than anybody thought, and she's been worse than people thought.
What I've enjoyed is, like, Theresa May, because, like, she's quite good if you send her out of a script and she delivers a message and does that. But as soon as she's got to answer a question or improvise, she starts panicking. She gets, like, visual tics. Her face starts going... and then she starts panicking and going back to her stock phrase, like, oh, Brexit means Brexit. Oh, God, I'm strong and stable. Oh, malfunction.
I think it's because she's Marge Simpson. Well, dressed up as Marge Simpson, but secretly underneath she's Mr. Burns. It's like, hey, Homer, can I get you a beer? But underneath she's like, oh, the dementia tax. Excellent.
I can't believe how uncomfortable she looks ad-libbing.
Yeah.
She does need to do, I don't know, a circuit, some stand-up, a few months out doing the pubs, the small venues, get her confidence up, you know? Because she's a really impressive woman when she seems to have an autocue. Oh, she seems to be quite an impressive orator. And then take that away
I kind of like the idea that politicians should look like, you know, Theresa May and Jeremy Corbyn. I like the idea that they're not that polished. Otherwise, you put me in charge. I'm bloody good off the cuff.
I feel like there's a lot of lazy stereotypes about Jeremy Corbyn, like, oh, you know, Jeremy Corbyn's made out of hay. Jeremy Corbyn writes his emails by hand. Jeremy Corbyn is secretly the child from the TV show Woof, and at night time he turns back into a shaggy dog.
I do feel a bit sorry for politicians in a way, though, is because, like, whatever you say, they get 100% scrutinised, and these people that go into the thing and ask them questions, and they're so, like, righteous when they ask them, well, why are you going to do this, and what about you do about that? And I'd love to see a politician do a bit of research on them and go, yeah, it's fine, I don't know about... When are you going to clear out your shed? Months you've been saying you do that. Why don't you sort your shed out and come back at me with a question?
Phil, what do you think is going to happen in this election?
I'm really enjoying this election. It's really exciting now because it's unpredictable. It's like Game of Thrones, you know, in that I've not paid to watch it. But Theresa May is like Cersei. She's miscalculated the threat that the High Sparrow holds, you know, and the High Sparrow is obviously Jeremy Corbyn. And now... She turns out he's embarrassing her in front of all of King's Landing.
Are you maybe a UKIP fan?
Myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, I go to their rallies. I throw chow mein at them. And you know what? They eat it. They're passionate, but they're hypocrites.
I think these days, for some reason, it's ghosts. Well, I don't know if people are scared of it. They like thinking about it and making crap television about it. But are people still scared of dead spectres and stuff?
I'm just scared of Derek Acora. Can you imagine that, like, dead for, like, hundreds of years, and then the first point of contact with, you know, alive people.
There's a camera.
And then it's him going, all right, Daddy, it in there. Daddy loves dick. And all that, you know.
Do you know, talking about Most Haunted, Derek Acora.
Yeah.
I think that show's been going on for 5, 6, 7 years.
Longer,
I don't think they've ever seen a ghost.
No.
They're changing the name to Least Haunted.
That show should be called Location, Location, Location. Because they can never find one, can they?
I do enjoy those shows because I believe in ghosts. I believe in ghosts. Most people believe in ghosts. How many of you believe in ghosts? Come on!
If you believe in ghosts, go... there's no... I mean, I tell you what proves there's no ghosts. Yes. Scooby-Doo. 5,000 episodes. Every single episode started with rumour of supernatural activity. Every week, no ghosts. There was a man, a janitor, or a fellow who used to work in a disused mine shaft.
There's no way you can debunk Albert Einstein, who proved with the famous equation E equals mc squared that everything is made from energy. Energy cannot be destroyed. Energy lives forever. Therefore, one must ask, what happens to your energy when you die?
What energy, though?
It goes into the ground. This is energy. This table is energy. This is not solid.
That's because it's plugged in. It's got lights on.
But then a car is energy, and when a car gets squished up and
No, but you're
breaks
missing the
down,
point,
is
though.
the spirit of the car still
you're
alive?
missing the point.
Absolutely.
That's the whole thing about Einstein saying how the universe was created, how it couldn't have been created.
So
from
energy
nothing.
goes at every... So we've got the amount of
Energy
energy...
can't disappear.
No.
This is like a stoned conversation in a student's
Yeah.
hall of residences. So, like, what? Like, the table's alive. Like, when you die, you're still not dead, man. You're just, like, out there, but nobody can see you. Why isn't this on the news, man? This shit's fucking serious.
I did a séance when I was a student. One night, you know, you think, oh, this will be a good idea. Get the Ouija board out. And we got the glass. And it goes, right, oh, we've contacted a spirit, and this all starts shaking. And then he went, right, what is your name? And it went, L-H-G-L-L-H. And I said, oh, this is not working. And my mate genuinely went, what if it's Welsh?
I went on a Ouija board once. First time I ever went on a Ouija board. I've never done it since, but I spun it around and it spelled the phrase, you have no new messages.
OK, let's have a look and see if it's up there.
Yes.
In the game.
It's actually easy to tell if your house is haunted. It isn't. OK, and what do you think people are scared of?
Probably terrorism.
You think terrorism? OK.
Yeah, I think that's number one.
Yeah? Terrorism. They don't exist. It's a figment of people's imagination.
What does he believe in? No ghosts, no terrorism. What do you believe in?
Whiskey. Whiskey in the high seas. And treasure.
Jason, Tim, Jack, what else do you think people worry about? What are they scared of?
Getting old. I reckon it's that, innit?
Tell me
Getting
more,
old.
yeah.
I pulled out a grey pubic hair about 2 years ago.
I know, it hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, grey one, and I thought, how are my balls getting older than my head?
They have been wrinkly since you were 12.
How do you know? I went to a 60th wedding anniversary. It was my wife's grandparents, and I did say to the granddad, I said, what's the secret? Thinking he'll have a really romantic answer. So what's the secret of being married for 60 years? He went, the hard part is staying alive. Fair enough,
yeah, that thing.
But I looked into it, and so it's diamond. That's when it stops being good, so it's diamond. And then 80. Does anyone know what 80 years married is?
Like copper.
No, it's worse. Oak. Oak. And 90 is granite. Basically, they're trying to get old people to buy themselves coffins and headstones. That's what they're trying to do.
Holly, are you scared of growing old?
A little bit, yeah. Although you do get more seats on buses and stuff like that. There are massive advantages to it.
Yeah.
I was on a bus and this really old woman got on. She was really decrepit. And she went up to this guy who was sitting down and said, how old are you? And this guy was like, 37. She said, I'm 84. Get up. I was like, she just invented human top trumps.
No, people are very respectful of old people, like getting up on the bus, and like nobody swears in front of old people, do they? And I love that idea that old people don't swear as well. Like, if you think about your nana living through the Second World War, at some point in the Blitz, she was stood at her window going,
I'm scared of is not ageing myself, but an ageing population. The population is getting older and older and older. We have more advances in medical science, so people will live longer, be a greater drain on all our resources. And I think we should introduce euthanasia, but in a subtle form. So, for example, if you make the font on road signs very small, so the old have more crashes. Things like that, so we could just slowly get rid of them without actually rounding them up in stadiums and shooting them.
OK, let's have a look and see if it's up there.
yes. Back in the game. Back in the game.
Yes, growing old is the scariest thing. I'm looking forward to getting old because I've always wanted to be systematically maltreated in a large, detached house on the outskirts of Hastings. OK, fingers on buzzers. What else are people scared of? Go ahead.
Is it insects?
Like creepy-crawly type things?
Yeah. I actually find spiders quite horny. I don't analyse it, I just go,
Look at the legs on that, there's loads of them.
Yeah.
Since you brought up legs, I did the first celebrity...
The first
celebrity get me out of here. And I was the first one to eat some bugs. And I couldn't chew it, it was so tough, so I swallowed it. And when I was walking on the bridge back to the camp, it started crawling up my esophagus. It was living inside me, and it came up to my mouth, and I had to spit it out.
That was probably its ghost.
This is a true story.
Don't they say, like, in your life, you eat something like 40 spiders in your sleep or something?
They say that, but
Yeah, but
really...
who's they?
Yeah, who's they? Mainly Uri.
Spiders? Women don't like spiders, do they? Particularly women don't like spiders. And you know why that is? It's because they've got more crevices. Women have got more crevices than men for the spiders to crawl into.
I like that. Here's a diagram.
I've only got one crevice, and if a spider wants to go up
we
there,
know of.
I take my f***ing hat off to him.
But these flus, whenever the government says, oh, this is what's happening and you're going to die from this, it's actually not what you're going to die from. It's the stuff they don't tell you about, which is going to kill you.
Yeah, pies and vodka.
Yeah, exactly.
Holly, are you worried about global pandemics?
I am a bit, but I kind of feel like we're a bit worried about germs in general. When I was a kid, if you dropped something on the floor, you just pick it up and blow on it, and then you'd eat it. That was fine. That was
3-second rule.
Yeah,
3-second rule, but 3-second rule, like, who... Everybody knows the 3-second rule, but who came up with that? Like, did we have some sort of agreement with germs?
Actual doctor came up with that 3-second rule.
Jimmy, this is in my pocket.
This is in your pocket?
24 hours a day.
Are you going to bend it? What are you
No,
gonna do?
I sleep. I sleep with it.
You sleep with
every
hands,
time I
Joe?
shake. Every time I shake hands, I go
That's disgusting.
like that. Every time I go to the loo, I go like that.
I go out my cock.
Apparently, you're supposed to wash your hands and the length of the time it takes you to say happy birthday to yourself. No. Okay. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Sean. And then, happy birthday to me.
It always takes me ages because I'm always crying.
Yeah.
It takes me ages as well because I do the Stevie Wonder one. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
Did you know, for example, an iguana can stay underwater for 28 minutes or longer if you don't mind it dying? Per square inch of head, people with red hair have 750 fewer friends than other people. Forgot we had one in. And 93% of all greeting cards are purchased by women. Well, if they made a "I'm bored with you, but I can't be bothered to leave you" card, maybe we'd buy more. Let's get started. Jason Steen, what do you think the top 5 most talked about things in Britain are this week?
Well, we've got one person who's been talked about all week right here, haven't we? Louis Walsh over there has been talked about on the old X Factor on Saturday. Everybody's going crazy about it.
I voted somebody out.
Yes.
But I kept somebody as well.
Who did you keep?
I kept Ruth.
Is she Titty Spaniard?
Yeah, exactly. She was the best in the sing-off.
She's the best Titty Spaniard I've ever seen.
That's what Simon thinks too.
Last night I dreamt of San Pedro.
Jimmy, this is... She deserved to stay. The other girl, bad song, hiding behind the piano, badly styled. I had to vote somebody out. If everybody cared so much about Laura, why didn't they vote for her so?
Well, if there was any way that they could, they would have.
You lift your phone and you dial.
You lift your phone and you dial?
Yeah.
Oh, like in the olden days?
Yeah, yeah. Jimmy, there's 4 good girls left.
That's no way to talk about JLS. Do you think it's gone a bit too far? Because there were questions asked in the House of Commons.
About Laura being voted off?
Yeah, isn't that ridiculous?
Well, you know, you were up at Jonathan Ross's house. He was mentioned in the House of Commons as well, so...
The world's gone mad?
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
there's nothing else in the news, really.
There's nothing else in the news except celebrities.
Yeah, there's no economic disaster or...
No.
I think David Cameron mentioned something about something that happened in an episode of Pingu the other day. He said there's no way to slip through that ice. In July, maybe, but not in November. I have thought about going on the X Factor, but the problem is all my family are healthy, my dad hasn't been in prison, I wasn't bullied, you know. I mean, no use. When you think about it, what the X Factor does, it takes people's sort of domestic tragedies and kind of turns them into qualifications. It's like, your mum's dead, your dog's got cancer. you're going to have a hit. Is that unfair?
And I like Danny Minogue on it because everyone gets very emotional about it, and she's so professional because she never shows any emotion, does she? And that's the sign of a real professional. How does she manage that, Lou?
I think it's something to do with Botox.
Oh, no, you didn't!
I like the first few episodes, they're my favourites. The first few episodes when there's the proper head the balls on. You know what I mean? Like the proper nutters, though. Like, they could really shorten it, you know, for me. Like, proper have people just going along the queue going, where are you from? Leeds. Where are you from? Hull. Where are you from? Narnia! All right, you're in. Go. Next one.
I feel sorry for them all.
That's how I feel when I watch Corrie. Kayvan, you do a lot of voices on Phone Jacker.
Yes.
Would you consider
For
doing...
the X Factor.
Yeah?
Maybe I could name that tune right now. Nice. They touch your body. You sing that everybody like me.
I didn't think anyone could make that song gayer than George Michael, but you own it.
I thought of going there. There's another scandal, wasn't there? There's one of the girls who was given a week off because she had laryngitis.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
Diana.
wrong. You get a week off. Freddie Mercury had AIDS. He carried on singing.
Let's have a look and see whether the X Factor is one of the most talked about things this week. Yes, it is the third most talked about thing this week. I hope you enjoyed those clips. If you want to watch full episodes of 8 Out of 10 Cats, then you can on my YouTube channel. Just, search for it on YouTube and you'll find it, because it's there.